here. Oh my god, we made it. Welcome everybody to Towers and Gods, episode 79. We're so happy to have you here. Isaiah as well, even though he's not on camera. Well, he's still with us. You know what, Isaiah, we're gonna lead with you. Welcome. How you doing, Isaiah?
Oh, weird. Hey guys.
Wow.
I'm on my trailer.
Wow.
Another episode, but I gotta be honest, it's really nice in here. You know, nice shag carpeting, bro. I got a whole bag of Kit Kats. So like, I'm vibing, bro. I'm just kind of chilling in here.
Can I have a Kit Kat? Is that okay?
No, absolutely not. Are you crazy?
Thanks. Well, we have Milios' Brack.
Another year, another $70 wasted on a goddamn game that don't even have new maps.
That dang Tower of Duty, man, gets you every time.
It's okay, Milios. It's gonna be okay. We have Sun Woo as Woo, who is muted currently. He is muted.
Still muted.
He is still muted.
My bad.
He's here. He's here.
It's part of the bit.
But no, that's why he should just be playing Tower Mod instead.
It's true. It's true. Truer words are never spoken. We have Hannah as Eden.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream and happy 2-year anniversary.
Happy
to
2-year
Towers and
anniversary!
Gods.
Oh my
Let's
god!
go!
Woo!
As of tomorrow of next tomorrow of this year will be our 2-year anniversary. So this is technically our 2-year anniversary stream.
Let's go! I didn't prepare anything special.
Remember us, babies. We were back 2 years ago, man. Shoot, we were little babies.
It's okay.
Figuring stuff out.
We're 2 years in.
That we once lived.
Oh no!
I got that. I get that reference, Joe. Damn. Oh my god. I'm so proud of myself. I get that reference. Let's go. We have other Joe as Damien.
Hey, yo, what's up? How's it going? Hey, by the way, frickin' Arsenal tied against Tottenham. What are you guys doing?
Rip.
I don't know what you're
That's
talking
messed up. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Okay, there's an even bigger game. All right, there's Arsenal versus Man City. Who's gonna win that one?
I know sports.
Joe, who's gonna win? Joe, who's gonna win?
Arsenal or Man City?
Man City, Manchester City.
Man City or Arsenal?
Yes, one of them is top of the league. The other one is
Arsenal.
Haven't lost.
Arsenal.
What?
Arsenal.
Oh my god! All right.
That's a
everything
sick
on
name,
Arsenal.
dude. Arsenal.
Here we go.
Arsenal for sure. But
All right.
But yeah, we're here. 2-year anniversary. Thank you all for being here. I want to give a huge shout out to everybody who's been participating in the big art project we've been doing in the Discord. Every character was claimed. And I want to give a shout out to the last character who was claimed. The final character, we made it all the way to the last character, and it was Nyal. Nyal was the last one that somebody picked, but someone finally did pick Nyal, and which was great. So shout out to everybody who was participating with that. You know, we'll see where that goes. But I want to give a shout out.
Nyal! Yeah! Yeah, Nyal!
You guys, you just have to forgive him. That's his favorite character. He gets like this.
No, Bug was not on the list, Heart of Starkness.
Why are you doing that? I'm taking the drink.
Bug would have been taken first if he was on the list. I'm pretty confident.
You would have had people fighting over him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But we are.
There's enough Bug fan art somehow that like.
Yes. We're good.
So for some reason, Bug got fan art before you know, Robin and Simon and all these other characters. So anyway, we are here. I want to remind people to leave a like if you're enjoying the series, and to join our Discord if you'd like to participate in the community discussion, art, and memes and all that stuff. Yeah. Anything else from? Well, actually, super chats really quick. I'll just read them off very briefly here. Let me see. We have, oh my god, there's been a lot. I'll rush through them. Dart Angel, thank you for the memberships and for becoming a member yourself. Appreciate you. Master Gold, Sonic Fact, an episode of Breaking Bad. 2 characters can be seen playing Sonic 06's multiplayer mode. As Breaking Bad is a fictional show, the characters are shown having a good time playing the game. I see. That's why. It all makes sense.
That isn't real life. That's not based on a true what?
It's not. I know you tried to call Saul Goodman to get your parents back, but it's not real. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Yeah, you're gonna have to try another way.
I think Joe got Saul Goodman. I couldn't get him.
Oh.
We have
a conflict of interest.
We have a super chat from Matt the Third. Hey brothers, another week of Star Wars trivia. Which I bring a special question will surely get Joe roasted if he gets it wrong. What message does Princess Leia send to Obi-Wan Kenobi in A New Hope?
That's easy.
It is pretty easy.
Oh, I know.
I'm
not in danger, Obi-Wan. I am the danger.
Okay, the message that she sends is... hold on, I know it. It's at the beginning. Help me. Help us, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Help
back
me.
to the first time you were saying it.
Okay, help me.
Obi-Wan
That's
Kenobi,
what I said.
Okay, I'll give you a 95%.
She says help me. That's so selfish.
Yeah.
It's not help us. It's not about the community. It's not about the other
she's
people.
putting her neck on the line, and she's appealing to
Okay.
him. You know?
Yes.
All right. All right. I just assumed it'd be us. Okay.
Bro, like, get up your high.
Well, the preface is the preface to that is she
Like
says that you
Empire
served my
Preface.
father in the Clone Wars.
Yeah,
Help
like
me,
she
Obi-Wan
knows.
Kenobi. You're my only hope. So in
calling
the
him a
context of
favor.
it,
I
know?
see.
she's calling in a favor.
She was
I'm
like,
pretty sure everybody else in that ship was dead. So
Obi-Wan, you want Hawaiian or pepperoni? I didn't know. I didn't get your last. I didn't get the email.
See,
so
that
can
was
you
my
just
second.
message me
That was
back
gonna be
real
my
quick?
second guess. Moving on, we have King Kenobi with 2 super chats. Thank you so much. This is my contribution to rescue other Joe's family from captivity. This has to stop.
Oh, thank you so much.
And then quick.
No. What do you
there
mean?
are heroes don't know.
Oh, you're just gonna gloss over my family, Joe? Huh?
Yes. Quick heads up to the cast members. I am/will be reaching out to you on Discord to put together a Towers and Gods fan project, so your help would be appreciated. That's interesting. I'd be curious, to know more about it. That sounds interesting. Thank you, King Kenobi. Mustafa with the super chat. I missed y'all. Finally back to the live squad. Mustafa,
Yeah.
we're happy to have you. It's good to see you.
Let's go.
By Furious says, I've been loving this series since the beginning and figure it's high time I show some support. Super excited for this episode. Can't wait to find out what's up with Damien's dead dad. Okay.
Hell yeah, brother.
By
Let's
Furious.
go.
Thank you so much.
go.
I too am curious to find out. And it's great to see you. Thank you for supporting the series.
Yes.
Kaido says, first super chat ever. Here's to 2 years of Towers and Gods. Been watching since the beginning. Great series, great community. You'll be pleased to know that you've inspired 5 separate Tower of God D&D campaigns. Wow. That's amazing. Thank you,
That's
Kaido.
messed up.
Is
Oh
it?
god.
Messed up.
Oh no.
If they were enjoying themselves, Joe, it's not messed up.
Huh? No, being the progenitor, we've set the standard.
Wow.
We have to raise the bar now.
That's true.
Did you hurt your hand, Joseph?
No, it's cold.
Oh.
Moving on, we have Afraid Lice? Afraid Lice. Once I saw By Furious' Dono, I realized it's my time as well. Oh my god, shout out. Thank you for being here. That's amazing. And then another super chat from you later where you say, let's go, go, go. Okay, let's go. Shout out, Afraid Lice. Superior Matt, Kaido, and Chaotic Sage, thank you for renewing your memberships and becoming members. Matt the Third says, damn, Joe didn't get anything for the 2-year anniversary. What, didn't get anything or didn't do anything? Because I didn't do anything special. I'm sorry. That's how it is. It's hard enough to put an episode together. But thank you, Matt the Third. And then Superior Matt says, congrats and thanks to all of you for 2 years of awesomeness. Thank you, Superior Matt. Shout out to you. Happy that you're here. And with that said, yeah, thank you all for the super chats. Does anyone else want to say anything? Any thoughts?
It's been a go ahead.
No,
Oh, you,
that was it.
I'm halfway through my energy drink. I'm dying.
Okay, thanks, Joe. Go ahead,
Sorry,
Millie.
Millie.
Go ahead, Millie.
It's always good to hear from you, Elder Joe.
No worries.
it has been a glorious 2 years. And we gonna rack up another 2 more.
Let's
Here's
go!
to 2 more. Here's to 10
Let's
more.
go.
10 more. 10 more
Oh,
years.
oh, oh, oh.
Where it's never ending.
If we're doing 10 more years, I'm gonna need a trailer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm gonna need something.
I'm gonna be in a wheelchair in 10 more years. I'm gonna be old.
No, don't say that. You're a
years
young
ago,
spry
that was
man.
I said I was getting
Aim and
traded.
everything.
Joe, you said I was getting traded to the Philadelphia Flyers this year. What do you do? What?
We'll talk.
You really want to get traded to the Flyers?
We'll talk.
Seriously?
Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him?
Okay.
That they suck?
And with that said, we should begin. We are already just a little late, which is rare for us. So the more time, the better. The more
We're
time,
never
the
late.
better.
Ruka says, I literally had a child between this. That is true.
Oh, wow. That puts things in perspective.
Bro.
God damn.
What does that mean? Wait.
She had a baby. She had a baby during this series.
I was thinking like during the delay of the script.
Yes, she just popped out a child, Joe. Great way to go.
I was like, wait, are you in the hospital?
You guys start your episode so damn late.
Damn, we're late. Oh, God.
All right. Pack it in, kids. Pack it in.
I'm going to give a very brief recap. We were able to wrap up Wu's purification last episode, which resulted in some revelations, some things being revealed, and some tensions among the party, some conversations that led in different directions, and about a month passed by where everybody continued exploring the Hell Train, searching for the mirror, and after finally finding it, we met another member of Lucius's team, Pohja, along with Dusk and Dawn being present in the hidden compartment of the train. This fight kind of ended up ensuing, and everybody entered the mirror, but there was a weird connection between Duke and Pohja. And we're picking up where we left off with all of you diving into the mirror, right? Duke being the last one to enter. There's a familiar sensation. I'll eventually find the music. A familiar sensation where it's like there's cotton candy everywhere. It's just a nice, pleasant feeling, right? A feeling of it's like the Shinsu is everywhere. You can fly around. You could float there, right? It's calm. It's peaceful. And, yeah, I'll go ahead and put up the new background. There we go.
Can I reenact me jumping into the mirror?
Please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I jump in.
Cool. Anyone else?
You're carrying your dead dad, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's doing it with style.
That's true. So, okay, when you awaken to find yourself back inside the cloudy, world inside the train, you find that you've kind of been separated into various groups. You find you're kind of waking up nearby somebody else. So, Jong, you end up waking up and kind of looking around, and you find yourself near. Let me go here and do this. You find
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh dear.
What was that? I wasn't
It's
looking.
off to a great start. No, it's not. No. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about
wait,
it.
How much of him is stone? Let's start there.
No!
He's just like all stone except his head. He's like, "Hey, John, what's up? How's it going,
I
dude?"
think John would just be like, "I'm going back to sleep." This is clearly a nightmare.
Okay. So, Jong, you awaken, and you find yourself nearby, the closest person near to you, because you look around and you do see other figures somewhat nearby. It would take you maybe a few minutes to swim over to them, but Lonnie's next to you. She's nearby. She's waking up, rubbing her eyes. What? We're back, huh? She looks around.
We never left.
Right, we should probably reunite with the others.
Yeah, let's do that.
Eden, you find yourself waking up, looking around, and the person that you're closest to at this point would be Wu. So Wu, you look around and you realize Eden's close to you, the mirror looks the same as always, as you see each other.
Why does it have to be weird every time we go in the mirror?
Words with whoever designed this thing.
Same.
You doing okay?
I just know we're in for another crazy train ride. Haha, get it?
I do get it, but not really in much place to laugh right now. It's nice that I actually don't have to be around everybody else for a change.
Yeah.
Thanks
Sorry
for telling
about-
me to take this thing off, by the way. And Wu removes his coat and just puts it on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Really sucks.
Why do you do that to yourself?
Well, my master told me if you can put restraints on yourself and overcome them, you'll always come out stronger on the other side. So, I've always implemented that into my training. It's always like somebody's had their thumb pressed on my head, sealing every thought and everything that I wanted to do.
That doesn't make sense to me. If your desire is freedom, why do you take your own freedom away? If you flourish without restraints, that's true freedom.
But to flourish without restraints, you have to embrace them fully and break them yourself. And unfortunately, I wasn't the one that broke my own chains. Somebody did that for me, and I learned that the hard way more than once recently. So I'm done lying to myself. I'm not doing this as a punishment. I'm doing it because I know if I can overcome it, it'll make me stronger.
All right. I guess that's your step one, huh?
No. And then Wu reaches his hand out to Eden.
She'll kind of
That's not my
float,
step
turn,
one.
and grab it.
No, you have to. It's more like an extended hand, but like he's a little bit further away from her, almost like you can meet my shake if you want to.
Yeah, she will.
But he's just gonna say, "That's not my step one." What I meant to say is, I want you guys to know everything about me now. It's gonna take some time and some more trust, which I don't deserve from you right now. Anyway, as far as next steps, I give you my word. I won't lie to you anymore. Well, unless it's not my story to tell.
Now, don't start making excuses already. Let's just try the truth thing first, okay?
Wait. Before you say anything else, I just want you to know I deserved that slap you gave me earlier. I didn't even explain myself. I realized something, and I realized that the way that I've expressed myself up till now has been convoluted, and it's basically me trying to protect myself from having things repeat themselves. But I took you for granted. I took all of you for granted, and I won't make that mistake again.
Well, good. I don't want to see you make that mistake again. That's why I wanted you to stay after workshop. Work through your issues with us. Rather than going off on your own and crushing yourself with that cape thing? I don't know what that is, but regardless, sometimes sticking it out and being uncomfortable around the people that you like, we can help you. We're gonna be there for you. Because trust me, I miss the woo by the campfire and frickin' Artlem that decided to tell me a story and stayed up and made things really awkward, you know? Instead of this, I must put restrictions on myself. It's kind of weird, dude. I miss how we used to be playful. Joke around and tease each other. You know?
Well, I won't say that wasn't me, but definitely had a mask on back then. And I'm working on taking that down because I realize I really care about all of you. And
say you and Jong and Damien and Victor and Brack. We all wear a bunch of masks. I think we all do need to be honest with each other. I'm no different. But I'm glad to hear that. You know, we saw all those memories of yours with that snake. That explains a lot. But that was your mother in the flashback, right? Raisha, the one that you mentioned on the 27th floor.
at least that's what I know of her. You recognize her?
I do now that I have a face to the name. She worked at the Ha estate. I had dealings with her as one of the logistics officers, but
was I there? Like, I don't
no,
remember.
she was there for a short time, and then she was just gone. I know grandmother was very upset. She was one of her favorites. So that explains a lot.
No wonder though. No wonder he wouldn't tell me anything about her.
I don't think that was Zushi's fault.
No, I'm done assuming things about my master. I know he cares.
Yeah.
In one way or another. But I still want to know.
We'll get to the bottom of it. We will.
And that I'll say that was all kind of happening while you were swimming towards meeting with everybody else, more or less.
Yeah. Swim and talk.
Swim and talk. And while you're talking, Damien, you find yourself looking around, observing your surroundings, and what do you know? There's somebody who wakes up near you as well. And that would be...
You're finally awake.
You're right. It's Shion. You wake up nearby Shion.
Well. You're finally awake.
Damien, let's just not start with the weird references thing. She looks around.
What am I referencing, Shion? I don't quite know what you're talking about.
Don't worry about it. So
hey, I was carrying a body with me. Do you see it around anywhere?
She points, and at your feet behind you, kind of in your blind spot, yeah, there's a body. There's a body.
I'm just gonna check that out real quick.
All right, what do you do with the? What are you doing? Investigating it or?
All right, so first things first.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I reach in, I try and find their wallet. For identification.
Why?
You guys.
You're looting.
Identification.
You're looting.
You're dead dad.
For identification, I need to know who they are. You know, it's you know. Can't exactly call 911.
People
right?
in the tower don't really have like IDs. They have pockets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Are you searching for like something else? Or...
Identification.
Roll investigation.
Oh, good. My best stat.
Is it?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so.
Investigation time.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a fat 2.
That's a 2. Yeah, so he's wearing clothes. He is a clothed individual. But he has slash marks, you know, just the obvious stuff that you had noticed before. He was killed by Dusk and Dawn. It seems obvious that he was death by being cut. You know, slashing apart. And yeah, you don't find any form of identification.
Wow. Any want to give a second opinion, Detective Shion?
This guy looks like the guy in your purification.
He does, but much younger.
Mm-hmm. And I can't get my dice. They're locked up in the thing. There we go.
Just get new dice, Shion. That's all you need.
No, I believe.
There's a reason why they're locked away.
I believe in your dice, Shion.
He looks like a regular to me.
He most certainly does. He is most certainly a person in the tower.
Yes. You said your dad was a ranker, right?
He is indeed.
So this person, I don't think... If this person was a ranker, I don't think Dusk and Dawn would have been able to kill him.
There's that, and he is... If my dad could have de-aged, I'm sure I would have known about that.
And apparently gotten a lot weaker.
There's a reason why I brought him here, Shion.
Because you wanted to check in on him and see if he was okay and maybe confirm who he was?
Well, there's that. But every mirror purification we go through, it always brings us back up to full. So maybe. Right? You see what I'm getting at, Shion?
You're thinking the mirror will resurrect your dad?
Yes.
It's worth a try, I suppose.
I mean, it is something. It's a bit of a stretch, I agree, but... well, we'll have to see what happens. Do you, We're in the same floaty pink cloud room, right?
Yeah, like it's like a huge expanse, and there's just like 4 corners that everybody kind of got scattered to, and everyone's kind of slowly floating towards the middle. You see people moving towards the center.
All right, Shion.
Yeah?
Help me with this. Let's corkscrew over to the other team. To our team.
It's probably faster just to swim.
No, we corkscrew. Like Palpatine. Together, Shion. We corkscrew together.
Baseball stratum, Shion.
Can you roll persuasion to convince her that that's the right thing to do?
You give me advantage on persuasion.
I'm not giving advantage.
Well, I get advantage on persuasion.
Oh, no, it's true. Damn.
No!
19!
I suppose it might be... I'll try it, and I'll see if it's
fun, right?
No,
it looks fun.
I want to do whatever is more advantageous for us. So I'll try it.
I'm saying doing a corkscrew is good for your morale in the long term. If you're in a better mood, you fight better, right? You'll be able to see things better, right? You have to think about your own mental momentum.
Can you prove it's good for our morale?
Look how much fun I'm having as I corkscrew.
Damien just...
Did you leave the body?
She just shakes her head. Yeah, the body. Are you corkscrewing like with the body or like?
Yes.
God.
Okay. Look at this clip from Tower Wars: Revenge of the Myth.
Stop.
Look at how happy this man corkscrewing.
You're teaching her how to. So while that's happening, Brack, you find yourself looking around, taking in your surroundings, seeing the other individuals off in the corners of this expanse and at the edge of the cloud clearing that you're in, and you find yourself waking up next to Hugo. He just looks around. He checks his belongings, finds that he doesn't have his hammer on him right now.
We're in the right pickle, Big H. I don't know how we're going to get out of this one. And then he looks over at the rest of the team. See those guys over there? They don't realize. If we're all here, where's the Duke?
He just shrugs.
Just going to shrug at me, huh? We're back on floor 27, huh, Big H?
I don't know where he is.
Thank you. All right, and then Brack just swims over to the group. Come on, Big H. We got a lot of swimming to do.
He puts a hand on your shoulder.
Huh?
I want to ask a favor.
You know I got you, Big H. You're my man for the grand.
If the mirror is going to show us anything from my past, I want you to help me destroy it.
Destroy
the mirror. I don't know if I could live through that again.
Big H. You've seen what Zhang has went through. You've seen what Wu has went through. Hell, you even seen what Damien has went through. I think reliving your past might actually...
No. No.
Why not, Big H?
So that's a no.
That's, why not?
I already told you.
I don't think you can relive it, huh?
If I saw their faces, and I saw myself making the same mistakes, I don't know what I'd do.
Did you learn from those mistakes, Big H?
And his eyes just grow sad. There are some mistakes you don't learn from. All I can do is live. Because for some reason I'm still alive when they're not. Try to find a purpose, I suppose. That purpose was making sure that Ace was okay, but now, I don't know. I just don't want to see it again, that's all. And he takes his hand off your shoulder and starts to move towards the center.
Hey, Big H.
He stops.
I don't think I can guarantee destroying the mirror because we don't really know how strong it is. But what I can do is just ensure that I'll be there for you no matter what.
He just like looks down for a minute and then he nods to you before continuing to swim towards the center area.
Damn, his pass must have really did a number on him. And then Brack just slowly starts swimming behind him.
Okay. What kind of swimming is Brack doing?
Brack is like kind of doing like, you know, a little one like that. And then he'll just twirl on his back and he'll just...
Yeah.
La,
Okay.
la, la, la.
I see. Okay. Fair enough. So Jong, while you and Lonnie are making your way towards the middle, Lonnie says, Hey, by the way, my hair isn't actually blue. And then she like says that, and then she's like, then she like puts her head in her hand. Oh my god, English is hard.
Mid backstroke, and he
No,
goes.
That's so hard.
Major English.
He just looks at Lonnie.
You guys are pretty far apart, but go ahead.
I mean, it gotta echo where we at.
I mean,
I'm assuming that when they're talking, they're like, hello.
So
that's what I'm thinking. So.
I don't think so. I think it's
No?
yeah. I don't think so. Sorry.
Could Brack hear her?
Sure. Brack has this weird sense. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Lala, you say something?
No, I didn't say anything.
Your hair's not blue?
I mean, it is. It's just not naturally blue.
Okay. So are you really a brunette?
Yeah, actually.
Now the outfit makes sense. The whip, the cargo pants, the pocket dress coat. Not a coat, that's a shirt. But see, someone was inspired.
I was
The Tower Raider.
I was born with this brow. I'm not an archaeologist. I'm not an.
Walk like an arc, sounds like an arc. You're an archaeologist. That's all I'm gonna say.
Anyway, she kind of ignores Brack. Sorry, I didn't mean to blurt that out. Yeah, let's keep going. You know. Yeah.
Is there
I knew she was Laura Croft the whole time, and Brack just keeps swimming to the circle.
Okay, go ahead, John.
is there a reason you brought that up?
I just felt like I needed to say something because you and I really haven't talked that much, and that's okay. But I heard a bit about what you went through, and I kind of get it, I guess. mean, I made a similar mistake before, and I just want you to know that you're not alone in that area, I guess. The hair thing was just an icebreaker. Don't worry about it.
This friend of yours. How did you kill him?
You could ask Wu. He knows. I abandoned my teammate right before the big test at Train City. We got into an argument. She wasn't even really a teammate. She was more than that. She was like a sister to me. And, because I abandoned her, she died. And yet I'm here, traveling with all of you, even though I don't deserve it. Anyway.
Luca. And he closes his eyes as he starts talking, like he's very clearly not really even comfortable speaking about it. Just not even sure. You know, he makes this expression like he's not even sure. That this might be the first time he's sort of out loud vocalized these thoughts. Luca was the only reason that I made it as far as I did. He was one of the very small lights growing up in that place. And I opened his throat with my own hands. I'm sorry, Lonnie, but you don't know what I'm going through. You walking away from somebody is not the same thing. Which I appreciate you trying. We have a job to do.
Yes, sir. You can tell that she regrets even bringing it up. Before long, all four groups end up kind of meeting towards the middle. Now, I'm going to say that the way that the clouds are kind of framed is that you were all at a bit of a higher elevation, kind of resting on the clouds, and then you were able to kind of swim downwards towards this middle area, and there are three figures that end up kind of coming into view in the middle as you swim closer, and you start to hear somebody laughing.
Oh, no.
Oh, it is. It is good to be back. And then the Hans and Ryobe are kind of looking at each other next to him. And he looks around and sees all of you start to approach. Good, good. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Please come closer. It's time we put on a show. Isn't that right, Mirror? He looks up at the sky. I said, isn't that right, Mirror? And there's no response.
Looks like your stage partner left you, doesn't it, dude?
No. He's here. I can feel his presence. Right about. And he lifts up his hands. And he throws them out. And you don't really see anything. But you can maybe feel a flow of Shinsu upward into the sky. And he like latches onto something. And then Hans goes, Boss, but your ability only works on people. Oh, only on people, huh? And he starts to grunt. I said, come out, Mirror! And he starts pulling and his muscles are bulging. And you can hear the mirror echoing throughout the arena. I'm here! I'm here! That's what I thought. Listen up, everyone! And the mirror slowly comes into view. I'm in charge now. If you want to be purified, you're going to have to wait till I get what I've been here waiting months to find. Any questions? Any problems with that?
We've only been asking you the whole time what it is you're looking for, so...
The boss has been pretty clear that he'll know it when he finds it.
That's not helpful, Ryobe.
I'm just stating a fact. Aki?
I know. What is it, Duke?
Doesn't matter. He kind of like discards the question. What matters is, Mirror, no more fucking purifications! I'm sick of waiting. Anyone else got a problem with that? No, boss! No, boss!
But that's how it works, though. Do the purification. Eventually we'll get to the goal.
And who said that, huh? Who decided that?
The very thing you're trying to manipulate.
Oh, there, buddy.
Wait. Hold on, Woo, really quick. What were you saying?
I just said the very thing you're trying to manipulate. That's who said that.
Really? And what rule is there that we have to be purified? How does that make any sense? We all just went along with this idea. What does it even mean? Damien! He points right at you.
Well, I've had a few theories of myself, but if I had to guess, it is preparing us for something. On the inside, on the final stage of the mirror.
That's right! And the mirror's voice rings out.
Well, okay, all right. You can confirm my theory. Well done. All right, I was gonna give a whole,
That's
my whole
bullshit.
Hypothesis. I
That's
mean, the mirror just confirmed it, Mr. Duke.
And why do we trust this thing?
Because we're trying to. I'm not trying to force the mirror to do something that it doesn't want to do.
Damien's right! But then he... Hold on. Damien, you went through an entire purification and yet you seem exactly the same. Did nothing change inside of you?
It put into perspective a few things for me.
But you don't...
But it reaffirmed my resolve to get this done. You know how you can say one thing and, well, when you're presented with something else, like, say, I'm not going to eat cake, but say there's a piece of cake sitting right there for you. I mean, you know, you could eat the cake, right? But I did not eat the cake. Which was, I think, the purpose of my purification. In simple terms.
Yeah, and I got to ride a dragon. It was a lot of fun. I understand. It was beneficial for you in some way.
It was a test. A test that I hoped that I passed.
Damien is right about one thing. The purifications are required. Things will go horribly wrong if you're not ready. Well, that's more than you've said for what, years now? Tell us more. I said tell us more! And he starts to like yank, and the mirror starts to kind of like scream out.
Duke. What exactly do you hope to gain? Because Eden's right. You've been traveling alongside us, acquiescing to everything that we've had to deal with, claiming that you're after some treasure, but we don't know anything about it. And if we don't know anything about it, you can expect us to understand.
I don't know anything about it either. That's why I have to find it. There, you happy?
You've already said that, and what... How does Pohja know you? What was that all about?
I have no idea who he is. But what it did
Mirror?
reveal is that I have a connection to this thing. I was able to activate this mirror, and now I'm able to control it.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
Mirror? Yeah, Mirror, what is that all about?
To be honest, I can say a couple things that I think might help.
Okay.
You're not just doing this because you're at gunpoint, right?
Of course not. You've all been very kind to me, and I only want what's best for you and for me and for everyone. I think something's wrong with me. I think I don't really remember much, but I think that Lucius and the others are responsible.
What did they do to you?
I think they must have made me forget. They know how to activate me, and they're always killing anybody that gets near me. But all I want is to make friends. All I want is to be free from these chains. And if all of you become pure of heart and pure of soul, maybe these chains can be broken. Maybe I'll remember.
What can we do to break the chains? It can't be as simple as beating Lucius, is it?
Or us going through the purifications.
But wait, hold on. Is it even possible to beat Lucia? Eden, you said that the one that you fought was practically incorporeal.
Yeah. It was almost like a spirit, and he couldn't remember anything.
Mirror, the hold they have over you, the control that they exert, what's it based on exactly? Because it seems like, regardless of what they did to you, your memory, you still understand a base mission. If we were to complete these purifications, would we have the same power? Would we be able to stop them?
The idea... I think I can trust you all. You've done really well so far, so I'll just say it. There's an area, a certain zone of my data that I think will explain more. It's an area that contains a lot of secrets. I think whoever created me must have hid something there. And whatever's binding my memories and sealing me, it's there. But not just anyone can go there. You have to pass through something first, something that I call purification. And once you do, it's like you've earned a badge of honor. A badge that gives you access.
So, what you're saying is you're accepting us into yourself in some capacity.
Exactly.
So the purifications are like a prerequisite?
It's more so like the way he's designed Zhang is to he's presenting something to us in order for us to gain access to his soul, basically. It's not too different to how my spirit Shinwei work. It's just a different spell. So, hold on. Mirror, if what you're telling me is accurate, does everybody here need to pass a purification in order to go?
I don't think so. I think just a certain number of you. We're getting close, for sure. I only realized it the first time you came in here. I realized that you didn't have the kind of access that was required. But I do know that for some reason, Lucius and the others, they're afraid of all of you reaching that area. Probably because they know that what they're doing is wrong. They're stopping people from finding out the truth and from me remembering my purpose and reuniting with someone.
Did they
Hey,
fail
Mir.
their purifications?
They've never been purified. They've never even attempted it. In fact, I get the feeling that whatever seal has been placed inside of me, it's connected to the four of them.
So there's just 4 of them.
Mm-hmm. So we've met all the goons. Perfect. So what you're saying is, if we kill them, we can break the seal. Maybe.
Maybe we should try saving them first?
A little hasty, Duke, don't you think?
I mean, if he says he's being sealed, wouldn't that imply that there's a seal somewhere in the mirror that we can break?
I think it's in my special access. It's special code that can only be accessed by certain individuals.
I'm glad you changed that up. In my special zone.
Guys, hold on. Yeah, please, no, I don't want to think about your special zone. Let's think about it this way, right? If they never tried to be purified, that means that they're not doing this because they want to. There's no chance. Why would they stay here this whole time? Bridget's whole actions don't even make any sense, given all of that. So, somebody else is holding the reins here. Somebody that has authority even over them.
Okay.
Mirror, do you know someone named Tearseth or Mixeth?
Those are funny names.
Can I insight check that?
Sure.
Shit. That's a weird response, bro. 19 plus 5 for 24.
I'm gonna say it's kind of hard to like insight a mirror, but from what you can gather, I mean, they are funny names, I guess. There's nothing more to be found there. There's nothing more to be found. Like that's it. I don't know.
He doesn't have full memories anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
I meant to say this too. I feel as though the more that you enter this world and the more we interact and the more these purifications complete, I feel like I'm remembering and realizing more. The four of them, they are connected to it somehow, and I think if we were to remove that possibility, maybe they're the ones that placed the seal. Yeah?
That's what I'm led to believe as well. So once we finish these purifications, we can find the seal, break it, and free the mirror.
Yay!
If that's how it all works.
Can we address the dead body in the room? Mirror, what do you know about that? Points to the dead body.
Oh! That's really weird.
Do you know who that is?
The mirror's like silent for a long while. It's almost like what I'm trying to reunite with.
What?
Interesting.
Why does it feel so familiar?
You know Dominic Frog?
I don't think so.
It's not confirmed, my dad.
I
Does
think
that name strike a bell, Mirror?
No. But I do know one thing. That person isn't really a person, I don't think.
Figured.
That's good, I guess. Is this
Guys.
Data?
Hard to say. It's kind of unfamiliar to me. But it's definitely different from all of you. And even some others of you. I don't know. It's getting confusing now that I think about it. All of you are kind of different in a way, so...
In what way? I see.
Well, some of you seem more human than others, I guess.
So
Which ones?
Who's lost all sense of himself.
I don't know. It's getting all confusing. I can't really place it.
Okay.
But I do know one thing. It's purification time.
Oh, boy.
We gotta get purified.
Can I leave the body with you in case it jogs your memory?
Of course. I'll do my best to see if I can remember anything else.
I would hate to lose the body after all. They just look so familiar.
I'll take good care of it.
Thank you, Mirror.
Well,
So, guys, I think the Duke's concerns have been addressed, no?
I mean, we have to do these purifications one way or another.
Hey, maybe you're even up next, Duke.
You're real sly, aren't you, Mirror? And he, like, deactivates whatever he was doing. Fine. Purification number 4. I've already waited this long. Guess I can wait a little bit longer.
Good man, Duke. Also, what if you even got the treasure, you'd still be on the train anyway, so, I mean, it's not like we're wasting time.
I guess you're right. Is no one else questioning why Duke can do that? Whatever he just did?
Yeah, are you a spellweaver?
Oh,
Duke?
I'm a wave controller through and through.
Okay, but like, are you good at breaking spells or creating them?
Oh, spells? Hell no.
Okay. Want to make sure. You and your necromancy and everything.
But it's clear that I was born to find this.
Okay.
He, like, stares at
considering-
himself.
Pohja knew you. And you could activate the mirror. There's definitely some sort of connection.
But I don't remember you at all. Really?
You don't remember anything, Mirror, so that's not
Damn.
Duke, what's your
You're
father's
right.
name? Because you said your father sent you on this mission, right?
Yeah, the guy who raised me.
Well, what was his name?
We just called him 10. Me and the neighbors.
Does that ring a bell, Mr. Mirror?
Nope!
Great.
10. The number 10.
10.
Lionel Messi.
Gosh dang it, other Joe!
The problem is that could be a real tower character.
That's true, actually.
Yeah, honestly.
With that said, I think it's time we go through purification because we don't have a ton of time before your next test, and timing these things is pretty difficult.
Bring it on. Who's next? Tell me what we're doing.
Easy for you to say. You've already gone through yours.
Huh? What's so scary about purification?
Everything.
It sucked.
I think it's time for the next purification! And like the whole arena gets darker.
Eden holds out a fist to Brack like it's one of us.
It's going to be one of us.
It's gonna be one of us. Fist bump me, man.
It'd be one of them, John.
Big
Shut up,
H.
Damien.
Big H asked me to do something if it was him.
Yeah, that's true.
Speaking of
Wait,
which,
you heard that?
Hugo,
He looks up.
come here for a second, bro. Got something for you.
He slowly swims over.
And Wu takes his coat and puts it in his hand. Hold that for the rest of this purification.
That's not fair, Woo.
Why?
You should let the mirror take care of it.
Just wait. I'm not being malicious here.
Mm-hmm.
It takes Hugo a little bit to kind of get used to it, but then he just straightens his back.
The Shinsu density is locked in, is what I realized. Wrap this around your weapon. Use it for as long as you can. If you can't, discard it, but this might be good for you.
He like looks at it again. It's
I don't need it for
heavy.
now. I gotta work on myself. It is heavy, but you're one of the strongest guys I know.
He nods. And the room gets darker. It's time for purification! Okay, let's see who's the next one. And it is going to be... You know what? Let's add some of this. Just give me a moment to perform the calculations. Yep, there's still definitely some purifications needed. It's definitely still needed. Wow. You all have lived some pretty messed up lives, huh?
Thanks, dude.
You didn't really have to say it like that.
Next up is Eden! And the spotlight falls on Eden.
Yeah, baby!
Red leader is a
What are
contestant
we
on The Price is
waiting for?
Right. Let's go.
Woo!
Time to get you right.
Hugo sighs. All right, everyone, enjoy the purification. And then, like, the whole room just, like, tips on its side. It's like a swirl that catches in
What does that
mid-motion.
mean? Wait.
It's like, you know, the swirl just kind of keeps going endlessly as you get absorbed into an entirely different world.
Oh no, what's different about this world?
And with a snap, a number of you awake. I have some.
Am I in this group of people who are
Yes,
a
you
number
are.
of people
Yes,
are awake?
it is including
Oh,
you.
you're finally awake.
Thanks. You wake up to find that you're inside of a building. And when I say you, I mean Brack, I mean Jong, I mean Wu, I mean Damien. You find yourself awakening inside of a building. And, you know, the floor feels kind of solid. Something's weird about it, but you kind of look around and you're in a hallway. It appears to be the end of a hallway. I'll move you to a place on Roll20 here in a minute. But it's a hallway. When you look behind you, there's just a dead end, and the hallway continues forward. The walls are white. They seem to have been recently washed. You're inside of a pretty nice building.
That's just a hallway and no doors?
No doors yet. If you were to keep walking, you may find some. I'll move you to a place on Roll20. Let me ensure, though. Yeah, there we go. I gotta grab your tokens. Give me just a minute.
CJ will live on. Mwahaha.
You know what's crazy? I actually replaced the CJ token.
No!
I'm sorry.
You animal.
I'm sorry, man. It was time.
It was time.
There, everyone kind of spawns in. You can look on the map in the bottom. The whole gang is here.
Oh, everybody? Oh, no.
The whole gang is here.
Oh, can I vote kick some people?
Yeah,
Oh,
can we like hard boot
You're not
people
there,
to
Eden. Eden's not there. Eden's not
oh, yeah,
there.
I forgot I'm not there.
Eden's the only one that's
Alright,
not
well, I'm
there.
asking for a
So-
friend. Can we hard boot some of these people from the group real quick?
So from what I see, the behind us is nothing, right?
Yep.
We can only go forward. There's no going back. Correct?
That is what you observe, yes.
All right. I suggest we march along as we go our ways.
And everyone
Brilliant
kind of
plan, genius.
Time
sounds
for us,
good.
Duke, to sing the marching song.
What's the marching song?
You know. Oh man, it's the marching song. Doop de doop doo.
Again.
Oh man, it's the marching song. Oh man, it's the marching song. Here we go.
You end up finding that there is... The hall kind of veers to the left. And there's no door written there. I can go ahead and like mark something on here, but there is a little door here.
A little door to the left.
That's right. And if you look a little bit further, there's even a little door to the right as well. And the hallway does continue forward if you also wished to continue forward.
These doors can't be breached without us going through them, right? It's in some capacity. There's no way around it.
Is the door locked? Okay, check if the door is locked.
When you check the door, it opens. It does not appear to be locked.
All right, there we go. I guess we should.
Now, something you do realize... Actually, go ahead and roll roll perception, Damien, as you open the doorknob.
Oh, okay. Wait, what have I gotten myself into?
I just a little thought I had. 12?
12.
The doorknob feels a little bit cheaply made is all, but that's the only observation you make.
Joe, I'm not really sure what a cheaply made door feels like, so.
It feels like it's made of plastic, I guess. Like, it's just kind of like, you know, it's not like a metal doorknob. It's just, it feels a little flimsy, but
Well, if
Slow
I
thought.
if I had spent my break investigating doorknobs as a hobby,
Okay, it's just a little thought. All right, I don't know.
I mean, if it works, I think it's a fine
Okay,
doorknob.
okay, my bad. Sorry, didn't realize you were
Getting into
so.
the semantics.
Yeah, like I'm my bad.
You're so
I'm not
apologetic.
anti doorknob.
You're making me feel bad, Joe.
Sorry. Anyway, the door opens.
Perhaps this is the time to split up, gang.
I'll go ahead and lead the investigation to the left.
Well, I guess I could go with you if you really want, Duke.
You're more than welcome.
Oh.
Okay, let's calm down. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I want to.
Hans and Rio be both silent too.
they kind of like look at each other. Let me get rid of the cells. There we go. We can move around a little more freely now.
Well, I think if Hans and Rio Bay, we have a kind of the stale dynamic. Let's see. Let's take. No, Hans and Rio Bay. You're not going with the Duke this time.
Aww.
They
Just like fall back.
Who do we not hang out with ever?
Hugo kind of backs up. Shion kind of backs up. Lonnie.
Oh, Hugo, I see. I see you, Hugo. I see you. You know what? Actually, this is a weird party. Let's go with that. Actually, it's also balanced because it's wave controller, fisherman, light bearer.
He just shakes his head and steps forward.
Would that be cool, Jung?
I don't care what you do, man.
Okay.
I can't
Hugo.
with you though, bro.
Remember what I said. If it becomes a burden, discard it.
He nods. Well, then Jong and I will head to the east, says Shion.
Sounds
Wait,
like a plan.
what did we mean? We're changing the party
Dude.
dynamic.
Look at all
Well,
these
you guys are-
earrings.
Hold on.
No one was stepping forward. We have to make progress here.
Hold on.
What is it, Woo?
What?
We don't even know what the rest of this layout is. Why are you getting so snippy with me, my brother? Just relax for a second.
We've
Let
been
me do
standing here talking about nothing.
Let me just do an
Two
observer
doors
check
that should
ahead of us
split in
before
half
we do.
and go each half of us go into one door and
Such
half
a
of us
We
go in the
can't just haphazardly split in half. Just one sec, bro.
Well, come on, Hugo. Let's let them sort that out.
Can I send my observer ahead? I rolled a 17.
Yeah, 17. You want to head it like straight down the hallway?
Straight down.
Sure. I want to make sure that nobody sees this. Straight down the hallway. So, straight down the hallway, you pick up on the fact that there is people. You hear talking, kind of picking up like sounds being picked up by the observer that imitates conversation. You also sense that there's food. If you continue down the hall in that direction.
Okay. But I can't tell how many are like what the presence is at all.
It's like less than a dozen from what you can sense.
But it seems like a not menacing vibe.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's something like in hiding. It's like they're just talking out in the open.
Okay. Me and Lonnie are gonna go straight. You guys can go with it if that's how you want to play it. But
Straight?
I think that, realistically speaking, Hans Ryobe,
Yeah.
don't get yourself killed. That Wu just walks for it.
You got it.
Yeah, Shag and Scoop, don't get yourself killed. Brock runs off on his own.
Where's Brack
Oh
heading?
God.
He's just headed forward.
Okay.
Just straight ahead, yeah.
So what you're saying
She's
is
coming with us.
Yeah, you're going with them for now. Brack is going with them. So what you're saying is you two look like, and they walk up to Jong and Shion. You two look like you could use some company.
Absolutely not.
Ryobe. Oh, and he taps Hans. I got you, man. I got you. And
Yeah.
they start to head over with the others.
Oh. Okay.
Let's go. They're good wingmen. I love it.
Anyway. So we're going to stick with the Damien group for now, which is now... Damien, I mean, Hans and Ryobe are kind of being abandoned left and right. Do you welcome them to the group or no? Damien? Are you, Dave? Joe might be.
You're muted.
Joe might be handling something. Or
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I'm here now. Sorry, I just went to the washroom real quick.
Oh, you're good. Hans and Ryobe were discarded by the other two groups. Do you welcome them to yours?
Heck? Oh, I mean, you guys are so. Oh, yeah, of course, you guys are welcome.
Okay.
Boys' night.
So
I was trying to shake up the party dynamic.
I know. Hans and Ryobe stick with their boss. So you enter the room, the five of you, and you find yourself in a classroom. And the seats are all empty, but there's like a couple notebooks that are open. There's like some pencils kind of scattered about. And normally where there would be like a teacher, there's just like a giant bookcase at the other end of the room, and you see a clock hanging off of the wall. And yeah, you walk in. It appears to be really nice. Each of the chairs and each of the desks seems identical to the next, as if they were like mass-produced.
All right, gang. We're about to do some reading today.
Oh, I don't want to do reading, says Hans.
Well, there are the other groups. The other groups didn't want you guys, unfortunately, which I'm so sorry about. I guess they just weren't in a good mood, but we will be reading in our group, it would seem.
It's pretty normal for people to not want us to be in their group, but yeah.
Oh, don't say that. No, you guys are wanted. Oh my gosh.
I don't think we really are.
It's because your ball sucks.
You guys are great. No, for real.
To be fair, I didn't say I didn't want them. I just hope they survive. That's all.
Yeah. Damien, you saw what Duke and I did, right? Says Hans. Our ultimate combo move?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Can you describe it to me again like it wasn't 2 weeks ago?
There we were, in the middle of the fight, and suddenly, Duke takes possession, takes over my body, and allows me to transform into my purest potential. You don't remember that? I was able.
No, for sure.
I was like really cool. I was able to like overpower our foes.
You sent those guys straight to the Shadow Realm. That's right. I remember now.
Ryobe says Hans didn't kill anybody.
I mean, that's great.
Hugo walks forward and starts investigating the room while everyone else is just bickering.
Very good. I'm going to investigate the blue book because I like blue.
Go ahead and roll investigation.
Here we go. I can't see what that is. Oh, 15. That's
15. So, you investigate the book, and you're able to not read anything. The books are all blank.
Well, that's weird. Can I pull out a pen and write in it a little bit and see what happens?
You start to write in it, but then you start to realize that the pages themselves, there's only like 4 pages in this book. And it seems to be also made of like a cheap material that isn't even paper.
So it's flimsy?
It's like, you can kind of like bend the page back. It's like plastic.
Oh. Huh. So are all the books like that? I'll walk over to the thing.
Yeah, Hugo's also investigating it. He's looking at it and he like tries to pull out a book, but it won't budge.
It's just really there. It's in there sturdy.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. And if Hugo can't lodge those things out, I definitely can, because I'm the goat. All right, I'm gonna use this. Can I force the book out?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, roll athletics for me.
Oh man. I hit that 20.
Net 20? Okay, all right. Just superhero Damien over here. All right. So you reach over and you're able to, it takes a couple, but then you like rip out the book, and it's as though the book was literally like super gorilla glued to the bookcase. Like when you rip it out, it's like a chunk of the wood goes with it.
Oh. I guess I don't know my own strength, big guy. So I would like to see what's is that what Hugo says?
I forgot
what?
to change the one.
Oh.
He just like looks at you like, oh my god. But then he peers closer to where you ripped out the chunk of wood. And then he gets up next to the bookcase and kind of beckons you forward.
You want me to take a look?
It looks like he's ready to move the bookcase.
Ah, there is something behind the bookcase. Very good. My dear Watson, well done. We are quite the investigative duo, I must say.
He just nods and tells you to roll athletics.
Oh no, again?
Yeah, again. Sorry.
5.
Okay. You both budge, and the bookcase just kind of barely moves. Boys. Duke walks forward. Let a real man handle this.
Oh, I thought you meant your boys.
Whoa!
And then Duke, and the bookcase starts to move.
I was, I used a lot of my strength on the book,
Hugo's nodding like, yep. And it takes a minute, but Duke is able to shove the bookcase to the side. And it reveals
Excellent.
a little hole in the wall.
Oh, I hope it's treasure.
It's a switch.
Oh. All right. Flip the switch, Duke. I'm ready for it.
You got it. And he flips the switch. Hey guys! And then Hans and Ryobe, look! The wall moved! And if you look on the other end of the room, there's suddenly like a piece of the wall kind of caved open, giving you access to an area down here.
Ooh, wow. All right.
Don't worry about it. You can thank me later.
See, see, Hugo? That's why I chose this team. It was perfect. All three of us work in synergy, all right?
Can I be honest about something, Damien?
What's up?
I'm not really a fan of the Duke.
I understand. However, we each make up for differences. We each make up for our weaknesses in this group, which means we're the strongest team.
Somehow it's funnier but not being able to see. I say I just hear his voice. Just hear his voice saying that.
Together we will achieve much on Eden's purification. Come on, boys. Let's go into the hole, and I'm gonna grab those two books on the table just for safety.
So you're able to pick it up. We're just gonna move past that, and you're able to head through the hole.
All right. I guess can I put my token on the other side?
Yeah, absolutely. Once inside, you see a couple of statues flank this entrance. They seem to be of like warriors, right? And they don't really look like these statues. They appear to be. They have long hair and their muscles are bulging and they're like upright and staring off into the sunset.
Yes. And those little brown spots on the floor. What exactly what is it? What is that?
You find a couple of chests waiting inside the room.
Oh, those are chests?
Yes.
Oh my god, it was actual treasure. Is that thing on the side, Joe, on the left, like a little mistake, or what is the deal with that?
So right here, and Ryobe is gonna point it out. This is a beautiful painting. Wow. Guys, come over and look at this painting. And he beckons you all over. It's so lifelike, isn't it? And wait, let me make sure I have this right. He's looking at it and and as you get closer to the painting, you see that it appears to be depicting something. It appears to be depicting oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong thing. Here it is. It appears to be depicting two girls fighting, but it's like frozen in time. Like one girl, they're both very young, around they look to be about maybe like 20 years old or 18 years old, and they seem to be facing off in an arena, but it's frozen in time.
Wait, so this is like a 3D frozen in time?
Yeah, it's like 3D. Something about it.
I know I've done this before, Joe, and I know there's treasure right there, but can I jump into the painting? Super Mario 64 style? I've done this in Jong's thing, but
You kind of prepare yourself. What do you get? You remember what happened in the Jong trial? I just want to remind you what happened in the Jong trial.
Yeah. All right. I know that. All right. Mm-hmm. Well, first I want to put my hand on it. Can I my hand pass through it?
You kind of reach forward, and your hand passes through the painting.
Oh no way! Oh my god!
Whoa! How'd you do that? Says Ryobe. Guys, I found the treasure, and Hans is like opening the treasure chest and scooping up whatever's inside.
Oh yeah, good call. Do that.
What the heck?
You'll let us know. You'll let us know what's inside there, right?
Yeah, sure. He looks confused.
Okay, why are you confused? What is it?
Oh, you want to know?
Yeah.
They're just like little bags, and he like holds it up, and it's like one of those like video game like little money bags, almost like a satchel that's containing something inside of it. But no matter how, and there's like a rope, tying up the top of it. This leather bag won't open. Duke, boss, I might need a power up.
Give it to Hugo.
He gives it to Hugo, and he holds it and looks at it. It's magically sealed off. I don't think we'll be able to open it.
Magically sealed. Oh my god.
But there's two of them, and he holds up two bags.
Interesting. Quite the puzzle, then. All right, well,
really quick, says Ryobe. Don't you think this might be something that everybody should experience?
Okay.
Because
I guess we can all try and open the bag then.
Because if this is, you were able to enter this painting, right?
I think so.
What if all of us die when we enter?
I'm sure Eden's purification is not that unfair.
Okay, whatever you say.
What do you think this is, Hans? Tower Megami Tensei
I'm Ryobe.
3?
I'm Ryobe.
Sorry, Ryobe.
No, it's fine. Happens all the time.
Rip.
So what do you propose we do?
I suggest you take those bags with us, because they are loot. Magically sealed loot, but still loot.
You hear that, Hans?
Loot that should be accessible, because, we need to all try and open it in a way, but let me see if I can get through this painting. All right?
Sure thing. Just you?
Let me go first, and then I'll let you guys all come in with me. All right?
Okay.
I'm a little bit nervous because last time this didn't go so well for me.
Good luck.
Thanks. All right. I take a stance, and I run and try and jump into the painting.
You run towards the painting, jumping towards it.
Yeah, I'm triple jumping like Mario.
Okay, thank you. The little, yeah, okay.
Like, wahoo!
Right.
Okay.
Yep. And you enter the painting.
Oh, if that didn't work, I was gonna be so. Oh, thank God.
You enter the painting.
Oh, it's safe. Oh, are we in Bomb on Battlefield now?
Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. So, when you enter, it really is like that image that was being described. It appears to be some form of an arena where like a fight is being held, except there's not that many people watching. There's just a few people in the audience and such. But the two girls they're clashing and kind of fighting back and forth, right? And let me find something to play here. But the fight isn't going well for one of the girls. Both of them have black hair. One of the other girls appears to be way more trained and ready for what is happening here. The girl on the left seems to be trying to block the blows and trying to create an opening, but every time is just getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back by a girl who looks just like her. And finally, the match is over. The girl opposite the one who's losing elbows her in the stomach before the weaker girl collapses to the ground, catching her breath.
It's all playing now.
Yeah, you're like, it's like you're looking around. It's like you're there. It's like you were there all along.
Oh, crap. Are you guys seeing this? Am I talking? Trying to talk to the guys outside the mirror or outside of the painting.
They're not responding.
What the heck? Why aren't they responding?
But then the painting behind you ripples, and then Ryobe appears. Oh my god.
Oh.
This is so cool. And then suddenly Hans appears, and then Duke, and then Hugo.
All the gang's all here. All right, gang.
The painting started to glow after you entered it, kind of beckoning us forward.
But you didn't see the fight, did you? Like going on as the painting was going?
We saw parts of it. The painting started to move on its own.
Was I in the painting? Was I in the...
No, you weren't.
Curious.
The girl who defeated the weaker girl kind of like stands up straight, and then she gives a bow.
Take notes.
She gives a bow before walking off of the field.
And how's the audience reacting? Are they cheering? Or is it what's...
There's no cheering. They just watch, and some of them are taking notes, and they're just kind of mostly watching the girl who won. Not really paying too much attention to the girl who lost.
Is the girl who lost dead, or...?
No, she's not dead. This appeared to be some sort of sparring match, like a training match, that a few individuals could watch to gain some information about the two individuals. They're like wearing traditional like sparring gear. It's clearly not like an official match.
And they're both fighting with needles, or...
They hand to hand for the most part. Mostly hand to hand.
Yes.
And the girl who was defeated is just on the ground before a man like kind of jumps over the stands, or like the edge where the stands would be, into this little pit, and he runs towards her and like helps her back up. He appears to be like, he's really tall, you can tell he's strong. He appears to be like a warrior of some kind who's now dressed in what appears to be a pretty standard dressage shirt and such. And he stands up, and you can start to hear them talk a little bit. Hey, you did great.
I lost again.
It's okay, sweetheart. And he's tapping you on the shoulder. It's okay. And you can see them start to walk off, Damien, like kind of towards where you are, kind of like this little exit of the training area. Listen, I know it's not easy losing these matches, but there's some good news.
Really?
And he positions her in front of him. You're no longer a princess candidate.
Really?
You'll be entering court training tomorrow, just like you've always wanted.
Okay.
And guess what?
Huh?
You'll be able to stay with me from now on.
Really?
The man nods and smiles.
And she just jumps up and hugs him around his neck. She's super excited.
Let's not appear too excited while others could still be watching.
Right. And she like immediately snaps back to like being proper.
Sure.
Sorry.
Sure.
But you can tell like she's kind of like tapping with excitement. She's trying to keep it in there.
Sure. Duke nudges you, Damien. Why does she look so familiar?
I mean, she's might be the person you know as Aki.
Aki?
Anyways, I'm trying to listen, Duke. I have my finger on my chin, right? I'm getting real close. I'm squinting my eyes. I'm like, that's Eden? What the heck?
And Ryobe is like absorbed. He's absorbed.
I'm doing like, there's a side-by-side picture of Aki right on both sides.
Okay.
And then this Eden that I'm looking at. This is the, Okay, yeah, I can see it, but, Demeanor totally different.
The conversation. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, does it keep going?
It does.
Let me trail behind.
There's a little more to see.
I have finger on my chin and one eyebrow is raised as they're speaking. Do they see me, by the way?
No reaction to you whatsoever.
Curious and curiouser.
So, as they're talking, suddenly you can hear a boy's voice shout, "Our turn!" And then two boys kind of like hop over the stands and start to run into the middle of the training ground. Whew! And they both appear to be fairly young, and one of them a little older than the other. One of them who has like long hair and a ponytail, the other short hair, but they both have like a darker brown, almost black hair. All right, Zushi, I'm not going easy on you this time.
All right, that answers my question.
And then the other person,
that one is Zushi. You hear that shit?
And the other person just shakes his head. Little Jin, you sure about this? You know how every other time ended up, right? Oh, come on, we weren't fighting for serious back then. Let's go! And the two of them just like charge at each other, and it's like, you know, the other fight that you were seeing, it seemed as though the other girl maybe was even holding back. Like, compared to this, these two are like explosively talented. I mean, they're like prodigies. Like, even you can tell, like they are going at it, dodging, attacking, fighting, and it is wild.
I have an eye for talent. Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah, prodigies? You're able to tell. Like, you have your monocle. Yeah, right. Yeah.
I picked out this team. I clearly have an eye for talent.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that fight's all cool and all. Where is Eden and her mysterious friend going?
So the two of them are watching for a moment, because the fight kind of came out of nowhere, so they kind of turned their heads. And the man just kind of smirks and shakes his head. Leave it to them.
They always know how to make a ruckus, don't they?
And then the fight doesn't last too long as they finally kind of break apart. And the older one is like panting. Not bad. You got talent, kid. And the other one looks really proud. And then a woman kind of like, Damien, you get this like chill all of a sudden. You kind of get this chill. Because someone like brushes past you. You can almost feel the fabric of her clothing kind of brush past your shoulder, and your heart kind of stops for a minute. Like it's involuntary. And the woman's face is difficult to make out. For some reason, it's a little blurred. But she's wearing an ornate dress, black and red primarily, with a hairpiece. And she walks forward, and just in the same way as she brushed past you, she brushes past Eden. And her eyes are only on the two in the arena. And there's like a moment where she like passes by, not even sharing a glance at the others, and she walks into the arena, and the two boys kind of turn and kind of straighten up. And the woman smirks and walks over to the younger one. And she just smiles at him, but then looks back at Zushi and shakes her head. I'll never understand how Aloha birthed a child like you, but Jin Sung. And she shakes his hair. You were incredible. There's no doubt that if you were a woman, you'd be Jahad's favorite. And she like looks over, and she looks back at Zushi and then looks back at Jin Sung and shakes his hair and just smiles at him. But then, as quickly as you had entered the painting, it's almost like a sneeze where it's like, poof, you're like kind of ejected forcefully out of it, poof, and you find yourselves back in the little room outside the painting.
Hey, what? I didn't even give it the star. What? Why did I get kicked out? I didn't die. What is this? What? Can I go again?
Yeah, you want to see it again?
I just want to. I mean, okay. What's the gang's thoughts on this?
That was wonderful. I mean, the costumes and the acting was just spectacular.
You I mean, that's good and all, but you saw everything that happened.
Ryobe,
right?
shut up. That's not a story. That was Aki. What?
That was real life.
Aki
is
went.
what the Duke is trying to say.
Aki was the one that got beat, but that's impossible. Aki's like really strong.
She comes from a family of lots of really strong people.
So what's your take on it?
Huh? I mean, I wanted to see if I could interact with that world somehow. But they kicked us out before we got a chance. Maybe we're gonna see more of these paintings in this.
And then you also notice something as once you exit the painting, there's like, you never really noticed it because it was very, very it's almost like it wasn't even there, right? That's an easier way to put it. But now etched into the top of this frame, this painting's frame, is a little piece of a gem. It's like a little shiny, glittery object. And it's like sparkling almost to catch your attention. Like, I am here, I'm here now. It's like it just appeared once you exited the painting.
This gem removable?
When you reach up, you're easily able to take it out, and it appears to be red and sparkly, and it's a little bit thick too. It's not just like a piece of paper. It's like a little piece of a gemstone. Ooh, so that's the real treasure. Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Is the red sparkly just a red sparkly? Does it resemble anything?
It's you can roll investigation. Your best stat, I hear.
Yeah. 16. Oh.
Let me see. 16. So, it appears as though this is not a gemstone. It's not. It's if anything, it's almost fragile like glass, and it's a small chunk of some kind of creation. Like it fits into a greater piece.
I see. It's like the stained glass puzzle in Resident Power 4.
Sure, yeah.
Interesting. And the painting is still I guess if we got this, the painting is, I don't have to try and interact with it.
It appears as though if you wanted to, you could like re-witness the scene.
Oh. Can I take the painting with us?
Sure. You mean the the painting?
Like
No. You can't take it. I'll just
sing.
It's like it's etched into the wall. It's like it's
They
not,
stapled it into the wall.
like
Hugo.
extra
There's no way we're
stapling.
getting past it. And it's held onto the wall with flex tape. My one weakness.
Well, I say we keep going.
Yeah,
we found what we came for.
Let's keep going. And next time we go into the mirror, we try and interact with the world. But keep in mind all the events. Into the painting. What did I say? What was I saying?
You said mirror.
Oh, right. Sorry. Lots of mirrors.
We're entering a lot of things today.
Lately.
So the party of 4, or 5, you kind of gather yourselves before moving onward. John and Shio.
Check those bags.
They're not opening, dude. Ryobe's trying. Hugo's trying. They're not opening. It's like they're bound by something.
If you guys always check those bags. If anything happens, all right, try and open the bag. All right? If Duke sneezes, try and open the bag. Okay? Just whatever you do, just try and open the bag whenever you can.
So Jong and Shion, the two of you went in a different direction. And it's a very small hallway that you find yourself quickly in a dead end. It's like, when you open the door, it's almost just like a little alcove. Maybe not even worth sending an entire party to go investigate.
And what's here? Like, what do we see?
You look across and you see a crate in a corner of the room, and to your left you see a painting. And I'll just use the same description as before. It appears as though it's like 3D. There's something about this painting that sticks out to you. Like this is the reason this like little hallway exists.
What is the painting of?
So when you look at the painting, it appears to be depicting A group of very small, very young girls, and they appear to be kind of like in the process of berating someone. They appear to be kind of angry. What is that? It looks so lifelike.
Hunch is right. It's not good.
What do you mean?
Just a familiar scene, I guess. Never mind.
Shion looks at the painting. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say he then goes to try and touch the painting.
Your fingers kind of slip through, your hand slips through. Shion does the same. Guess we know what we gotta do, huh?
Yep. You ready?
She nods. The two of you enter the painting. And immediately you're met with, like, yelling and shouting, and you can even hear some noises of people, like, shoving, right? And you see there's a group of young girls. They maybe, like, about a dozen, about a dozen, maybe less, 10 or 11 girls. And they are shouting at somebody. They're all gathered in a circle, and they're all shouting at somebody in the middle. And they're all, like, kicking and, like, yelling and screaming. And they're shouting some things that I'll kind of yell out here. You hear some of them say, "I can't believe they picked you!" And she kicks whoever's in the middle to be a princess. And she kicks her again. And another girl says, "She won't be a princess. She's just a candidate." And someone else snorts, "No boy would ever want to marry her anyway." And someone else says, "What's wrong? Not gonna fight back?" And they punch whoever's in the middle. "Oh, right. You're bad at everything." And then someone else says, "Hey, hold her still." And the girls kind of part ways, and you can see a 10-year-old girl with bruises and blood dripping down her mouth. And two girls are, like, holding her back, and one other girl pulls out a knife. "I think it's time we give her a haircut. That way." And they're holding her back, and the other girl is sawing the girl in the middle's hair off. "That way, the leader will never pick you." And suddenly the girl's hair is just, her really long hair, it maybe was never cut in her entire life. The hairs fall to the ground, scattered, and they're all just laughing at this girl. Laughing and laughing and laughing. And then they all just kind of shove her and start to walk away. "Try being a princess now." And they just leave her as she kind of falls to her knees in the middle. It's outside, kind of like off in some kind of back alley somewhere. You can see big, tall buildings.
No. And you see, like, the little girl, she's, like, trying to, like, pick up the hairs and, like, doesn't really know what to do with herself. And, like, one of her, like, her right eye is, like, almost swollen shut at this point. And she'll look over, and, like, Zhong and Shion notice that, like, she connects eyes with them. Who are you?
You can see us?
You're from one of the branch families, aren't you? And, like, she gets really scared of Shion. Like, she starts to, like, really back up.
Hey.
No.
It's okay. We're not from...
I'm not supposed to talk to boys.
Then you can talk to me. I'm not from the branch family. I'm not, I promise.
You look like you are.
Um,
You need to tell your... It won't matter. They're the ones that beat me up anyway. She, like, slowly stands up.
Hey, listen, do you need help? You're badly injured. And Shion, like, looks around for something that can help.
This happens every day.
It's okay. And Shion tries to kind of clean up the injuries.
Can you take
actually,
me home?
Oh, go ahead, Jong. Yeah.
Shion, let me try something.
You won't get in trouble.
I'm always in trouble.
And Jong starts to walk over, and then he kneels down in front of her.
And she kind of just shrinks, even though.
And he like slowly puts his hand to his mouth, and he slowly moves his hand towards Eden, and this like green shinsu starts to like pile up on his hand as he touches Eden, and then the life's breath kind of cascades all down her body.
What are you doing? Am I gonna get in trouble?
You're not gonna get in trouble. It's okay.
No one's getting in trouble. This will make the pain go away.
Okay. Why are you being nice to me? People aren't nice to me.
Oh, this is gonna sound kind of strange, but you were nice to me first.
Huh? I don't know anyone from the Coon family.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's hard to explain. Does that feel better?
A little bit. Thank you.
What's your name?
And you like see her like go from like the scared to like she like straightens up and like almost like changes from where she was. And she like does a very formal Ha family bow. I am Ha Eden, daughter of Nefta and granddaughter of the family head, Ha Yurin.
It's quite a mouthful.
I forgot to say Princess Candid. No. Should I start again?
No. That's Ha Eden is enough for me.
Okay.
My name is Jong. Kun Jong. And
Hey, Mr. Kunjong.
And he kind of motions to Shion to like introduce herself.
Shion. Jin Shion. Not a Ha.
Okay. And not a branch family, right?
Not that I know.
Okay. You really look like the girls that just beat me up.
Well, there's one difference, and she kind of crouches down. I have purple eyes, not red, right?
That's true.
Do you live nearby?
Yeah, I was on my way home from training.
Do you need help getting back?
Yeah. Could you take me home?
Yeah, we can take you home. And she like goes closer to give this child a hug.
Pocket?
Oh,
visible mode pocket. Come on, work. Pocket! Visible mode!
And suddenly you hear a shout, Eden! And it like rings throughout down the alley. Eden! 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 Eden!
You have to run. You have to go. And she like tries to shove them, and it's like the weakest shove in the history of the universe. And like tries to shove them back like where they came from.
We're not going anywhere.
Hey, what's going on?
Go. You have to go. You have to go. I can't be seen with you. I can't be seen with you.
It's okay. We can keep you safe.
No, you can't. I have to go. And she takes off. I'm coming, Mother.
Hey! And Shion like tries to grab her. And Shion immediately starts chasing after her.
Jong, like, he starts to go run after her, but then he stops for a second and he turns back at the ground and he looks down at the cut off hair of hers that was thrown on the floor. And he just has like a moment where he gets like a really like angry expression, and then he runs off after Shion.
Shion like looks around and makes a turn and like looks at the ground. It's kind of muddy and you can see footprints, and eventually it like opens up into a clearing of like a town center almost, except it's totally empty. And you see Eden and a woman angrily approaching her from the other side. Eden! And like she takes a second and like looks at her.
Yes, Mother?
And she slowly then walks up to her. You think this is how the granddaughter of Ha Yurin should appear? Silence! You're a disgrace. And she pulls back and slaps her across the face. And immediately as the sound... What's up?
I am going to try to enter fucking V.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, go shout out.
What are we doing? I gotta roll.
It's up to you. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try and slap.
Oh, you were cutting out. What'd you say? What are you doing? Like, what kind of interception are you making?
I want to intercept. Like, I just want to grab like her arm, or like get.
Sure. You kind of reach forward, and your hand phases through her body. I'm sorry. But Zhang like runs forward and like tries, and you immediately like fade through her body. And as her hand hits her face, the slap echoes as you then get ejected forcefully from the painting. And you kind of like land back on the ground outside.
And just for flavor, it's like Zhang and Xion can both feel the slap on their face.
And Zhang, when you tried to intervene, it's almost as though Nefta didn't even care about you. You get that feeling too. You're nothing to her, you know? Even if she might have seen you, and if she did or she didn't, you wouldn't have even known. Eden's mother. One of the twin daughters of the Ha family head. And she owns, like, her hand is shaking.
And then sort of all at once, Zhang like summons a bunch of electricity into his hand, and he just punches the wall that's next to him.
When you punch the wall, it like falls apart almost too easily. It just like crumbles, and you create like a huge hole. Easily crumbles. And we're gonna cut to the third group. With that, we'll cut to the third group. Give them time to think about that. So, Brack, Wu, and Lonnie, you're heading forward. And I'll go ahead and give you some more visuals here. The hallway opens up into a huge room. Like, you're no longer in a hallway. Like, this is like a celebration! You walk into the room, and Brack, the scent of good, delicious food hits your nose. You see people for the first time in this building. They're all wearing that same gray mask. But they're all mingling. There's even like a dog kind of running around, and they're all drinking their wine and having a grand old time. And you can look around too, and you can see that to your right, it appears to be the entrance to this building. And to the left, it goes into another room. There's multiple rooms connecting this entire area, and nobody seems to pay you much mind.
Excuse me, fine chaps, gentlemen, and ladies. I am looking for Red Leader. You may know her as... What was her name again?
You're muted, Wu. I'm sorry.
What are you... Why? Why?
You're looking for a Red Leader.
Yes.
You mean the leader of the Ha family? Very funny. We may be nobles, but there's no chance we could ever...
Good man, I'm actually not looking for the leader of the Ha family. As you can see, I'm woefully underdressed. Can I, You wouldn't happen to have a spare jacket for me by any chance?
Ha ha ha! You're very funny.
Even if I'm the guest of Hazushi?
A guest of the young lord. You. Right.
I'll knock that smile right off your head if you don't get me a jacket.
You roll intimidation.
Hold on. I don't know what my intimidation is. Plus 3. 17.
17. Servant. And you kind of beckon someone. Our guest requires a jacket, if you would please. And the servant like starts to measure you and hold a ruler up against you. And
just whatever fits will be fine. Don't do all that.
They bow and then run off.
No, as you were saying, Brack, my associate here is looking for a certain person. I don't think they know where she is, Brack.
Well then, good day. Enjoy the food.
No.
You wish to talk? Okay.
No.
What is it?
Instead of all that, how about you show me and my friends here a good time and give us all the information you can as to where I can find the person I'm looking for.
You're looking for a red leader. That does not help.
I'm looking for the young lord, as you called him. Where is he?
The young lord? Well, I wouldn't know. I'm afraid I do not have a personal attachment to the young lord.
Oh, so it's above your pay grade. That's interesting. Well, Brack, anything else you need from them? They won't be of much use for you.
At that point, Brack has like 3 pieces of mutton like jammed in his mouth. He's like, huh? I mean, to make sure I'm a red leader, but I'm done.
Okay, well.
Hey guys, I know I found something, says Lonnie.
What you got?
And if we look on the map here, she kind of walks over to these 2 colored tables. I don't know if there's any significance to these, but this one says girls only, and this one says boys only. That's all I got.
Well, then...
Purple. It should be blue. It should be red versus blue. Or pink. Pink versus blue.
Dwell on it. What we need to get to is the fact that you and Lonnie got to sit over at the Red Town plan.
Oh, wow!
Alright, let's sit down for a second. Think that makes any sense?
She sits down.
No, Lonnie.
What? She's just
I'm not going out like this. I'm just gonna take it. We're just gonna take a seat over here, bro.
Okay. What does Brack do?
Brack picks up the chair that Lonnie is sitting in, with her still in it.
Whoa!
Carries her over to the pink table.
Brack, what are you? Put me down!
Red Leader told me that this place is what was that big word she used? Matriarchy, whatever. It basically is run by women. Men and women don't get to sit together. Sit over here.
That's bullshit.
And we both know that, but if we want to make any progress, we gotta abide by their rules.
Okay, and she just takes a seat.
Excuse me. Do you all need help finding your seats? You're the envoy from the Lopopia family, correct?
Envoy from the...
Hold on, Hannah. I think we wait. Sorry, I think that's actually something different.
Okay,
sorry, my bad.
Retcon.
Retcon that. We'll save it for later. Okay. Apologies. Okay. So Ronnie sits down, and Brack, are you assuming you're still eating? Do the two of you take seats as well?
Yeah, I tried to move my thing, but it's not working. So.
Oh shoot, sorry. It's not working.
First, Brack will go here. He'll grab himself a plate. Then
There
he'll
you go.
come down, sit down, and he's
Nice.
good to go.
Perfect. You two take a seat, and woo, eventually one of the servants brings you a jacket. Before long, another, not the same person you were talking to before, but another individual walks over to you, appears to be a woman. Hello there. Have you seen the view outside? 'Tis a gorgeous day, is it not? And she points over to a nearby, door that is right across from where you're sitting.
It's hard to enjoy the view outside when the view inside is so ugly.
Ha, you jest, surely.
No.
Well,
Just call it like I see it.
it appears your friend is enjoying the food at the very least.
Brack, scale of 1 to 10. Best food you ever had?
I give the cook 2 thumbs down.
Yeah, it tastes
see?
terrible. It's not even barely edible.
He just eats anything. He's not really enjoying it. Now, to your point. When can I see the young master?
I heard you talking to the other individual. I'm afraid the young master is currently unavailable.
That's okay. Maybe you can direct me to the head of hospitality here.
Certainly. If you would all wish to follow me, please. Do you all get up?
I mean, I'm going to signal to Lonnie to come with me. I don't know.
Is Brack down to come along too?
Is the lady who said something about the outside still there?
That's the same person. She's going to direct you to the head of hospitality.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Brack doesn't do anything. He just follows.
The person leads you towards the entrance first, the entrance to this building. Beautiful view, is it not? And when you look out, it's not a beautiful view. In fact, it's the very opposite. It's dark outside. You can't see too much, but there's a couple of lanterns or candles right outside that shed some illumination. As you gaze out of the door frame, the door that's lodged in place, you see that outside of this house is an enormous room, multitudes bigger than any room that you've ever been in, even on the Hell train. And when you kind of look down, you can see that the house itself seems to be perched on top of an ornate desk made of a wood polished to perfection. You can hear the sound of a squeak, 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 like some kind of cage swinging nearby as it softly rocks back and forth. And you also notice that there's a chair, a massive chair situated next to this giant desk that the house is sitting on, as if allowing anyone that wishes to peer inside the house at their leisure. Now, we're going to cut away to Eden. When you entered this, it's going well. When you find yourself entering this world, this purification, the swirls kind of continue. But before you realize it, you've landed in a very nice, cushy armchair. It's kind of like you just kind of plop down into it. And the room is lit. You can see that there are books on the shelves, and there's like a place to hang hats and jackets off in the corner, and you can hear the tick, tick of a grandfather clock. But all that stuff is secondary. Because what catches your attention is the person who is sitting across from you in an armchair. It is somebody you know quite well. Somebody, a man. He's wearing a nice dress shirt, scars across his face, and a soft smile as he looks at you. And he says, "Hey, sweetheart." And go ahead and look at my screen, people.
ain't it?
Get out of here, Lonnie. And he's sitting in the armchair, kind of leaning forward, and he smiles at you. And that's where we're gonna take our break.
No!
Don't go anywhere, anybody. We're gonna be right back. If you want to find out what happens next, stick around. It's only 10 minutes long.
Hannah, this
That's why
is
Lonnie
good.
sat at
This
the
being
boys'
the
table.
break-
She was really Sigmund the whole time. That's crazy.
That's why she wanted to sit at the guy's table. Just kidding.
We will be back very soon. Enjoy the memes, enjoy the fan art, and we'll see you shortly.
Bye.
Farewell.
Welcome everybody to Towers and Gods. Thank you all so much for the memes and the fan art. We were loving it. There were a few fan arts from people that some of the cast seemed to think they looked too good. So I take that as a compliment. The designs are awesome. Maybe too awesome to some of the cast members who maybe have grudges against some of these characters. But
yeah. Some of y'all gotta relax out there. All right, keep it down.
Everything's beautiful. I just the bug thing needs.
No, it's beautiful, but like, damn, relax. That's all I'm saying. Just relax.
You guys keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate all the fan art.
Same.
Shout out.
I appreciate it too, but relax.
Yo, Milios, can the syndicate put a hit out on Bug? Is that a thing we can do?
Oh shoot!
I feel like it's been
we got
offered.
the funds, so yeah.
Just hire like a mercenary to.
Yeah, we gonna create
Bounty
our own
hunter.
spin-off movie in the tower, Kill Bug. There you go.
Instead of Kill
That's
Bill,
the-
we'll have volume
Wow!
1, 2, 3.
Wow!
No bugs, bro.
Damn. But anyway, we're back. If you are enjoying the episode, don't forget to leave a like and join the Discord if you want to submit a meme. We'll feature it next week. So submit a meme, submit some fan art, and yeah, with that we're gonna cut back. So, Eden, we'll start with you because I left you on that
Okay.
cliffhanger, and
I'm used to it.
I don't want. I know. Listen, this is
Hey,
your purification.
I expect it.
It's
I
gonna-
expect it. I'm prepared.
All right. So, you are facing someone you know quite well. Hey, kiddo.
Can she get out of the chair?
Yes.
Oh, she just jumps and hugs him just like she did in the other.
Yeah, he
flashback.
stands up, and it's like a mirror image, of the hug, and there's a moment where he holds you there and keeps you close, and it's it's him. Like it feels like him. It's him, and in your mind, as he might as well be. And after a while, he pulls away.
What are you doing here? I just called you.
You needed me, right?
I always need you. You look good. I haven't seen you in so long.
And you look good too. The red hair, is that a new look?
It was a choice.
I can see that. It certainly was.
It's really short.
Yeah, and he kind of like ruffles his hand through your hair. I miss the long hair, but it looks good. I like it.
Thanks. But why are you helped Hope, right? You got him safe.
He like hesitates and then just nods and smiles. He'll be all right.
Okay.
But, sweetheart, you have to know that this area we're in isn't exactly just any room.
What is it? Like you see her like darken, like, oh, I might have overstepped.
Why don't you take a seat? And he motions over to the cushy chair,
Oh, okay.
and he sits down opposite you.
You see her kind of like shrink like she's a little kid again.
Don't be afraid. I'm here. It's gonna be okay.
Okay.
And he points right behind you at the wall, right behind you. And your chair is like maybe a foot away, but you're within arm's reach of something. And he points right behind you, and right behind you is a light switch. Right now it's flipped up, and it can flip down. You're in control of this space. You're in control. So don't be afraid of what I'm about to say.
Okay.
This room is set up in a way where you can talk to one of two people. Me. And he looks at you in the eyes. Or your mother.
Okay.
If you flip the switch, she'll be here instead of me. Now, you don't have, and he holds out his hand, you don't have to flip that switch, and you're the one who's in control right now.
Okay.
And you just see her, she just goes pale. Like, oh no.
So don't focus in on that right now.
Okay.
I just want to talk with you. It's been...
I want to talk with you too.
It's been over a century since we've seen each other.
2.5 centuries.
Has that much time passed already?
I count it every day.
And he like smiles and like leans forward. You're climbing the tower.
I am. I got control of Shinsu.
Really? Show me.
Eden thinks because she's like, will I be able to in here? But she'll try to like snap open the bow.
Sure enough, it succeeds.
See?
It's beautiful.
And she'll like summon a ray of arrows, but not like fire it. So she like show them.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
Look, Dad.
no, to the side,
Okay,
so
okay.
so she can show like she can create a bang and pull it through and you know just kind of demonstrate what she can do.
See? It took long enough, right?
So you're a spear bearer.
Yeah.
It fits you.
I'll take anything, honestly. How it came about was bad. But I guess it worked in my favor, finally.
You're doing great, kiddo.
Thank you, Dad.
And your teammates. How are they?
We're going through some tough times. But we'll I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
You'll fix it?
Yeah.
By yourself?
Well, hopefully they'll cooperate. Right?
You always had a habit of trying to shoulder too much. And then when it got to be too much, sometimes you'd give up. And I know what that's like. The people around you are going to be flawed, and they're going to have problems. But it's impossible to shoulder their burdens entirely on your own.
But if nobody's there to help them, then they're gonna hurt. Just like I did. And I'm used to hurting, Papa. So it's no trouble. It really isn't.
We're only human, Eden. There's only so much you or I can handle. Helping out a friend is a noble thing. But sometimes they have to be the ones to make mistakes and to live their own lives. And then sometimes they'll end up realizing that you were there for them all along.
Yeah. But I tried that with Nari. And it didn't end well.
I know.
So I have to. I have to be more active and.
I know.
People have it worse. I can handle it. I've handled it before.
Honey, you've experienced some of the worst pain and trauma of anyone in this tower. Don't lie to yourself like that. I know. I've seen it. And we know who's to blame.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. You're always right.
No, kiddo. And he like reaches forward and puts his hand on yours. We all make mistakes, but you're not to blame for your life's trauma.
But I am. If I had just had my powers sooner and could have been like my brother, then none of this would have happened.
Jinsung is his own man, and you're you.
I know, but...
Okay. And he like leads back. You think you're to blame. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give a little bit of space here. We're gonna cut back to the other group.
Okay.
Damien Eric Frog, are you in the building?
Yup, that's me. Haha. It's time for me and the murder mystery squad to investigate more of this manor gang.
That tonal whiplash is crazy.
Yeah. Within 10 seconds, we went from that to that. Let's go. Damn. Okay. So at this point, you would have like gone back to the main. Let's leave that chest back there. You would have gone back to the main hall. And I'm gonna say that Zhang and Xion, you would have also like kind of gone back to the main hall by now, most likely. Was there anything else that Zhang and Xion you wanted to do? Whoa, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, maybe we go up.
You want to go up?
Correct.
Yeah, I think you would run into this group around the same time.
I mean, yeah, why wouldn't we? There's nowhere else for you to go.
Dog!
Avoiding us?
Hans and Ryobe walk forward. So we're reunited after all. And Xion looks at you, Damien.
Doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
He just looks very, very angry.
Same for Xion. Just looks sad. She looks at you, Damien, with sad eyes, as if she just saw something horrifying. And she walks over to you, Damien, and whispers, "Did you find a painting too?"
We most certainly did. Did you get one of these? My red gem?
Huh? And she like looks at it. One moment, and she kind of like runs back, and she comes back with another gem. We didn't even notice.
These are important. These are the ultimate puzzle at the end of the dungeon.
You sure about that?
I have surmised, due to my investigative prowess, that this is all connected. These gems. It is one piece of many. Am I able to discern of how many?
Roll investigation one more time.
Oh my gosh. 3.
Yeah, you have no clue. You have no clue.
I'm sure this is part 1 of 1,000.
We have to find 1,000 of these?
Oh, I have no idea.
Don't listen to him. Let's go.
Okay.
Here, can you give me your piece? I'm gonna try and Lego them together.
She hands it to you.
Do they attach? Do they connect?
Nah, they don't. Not obviously, anyway. You can kind of fiddle around with it and see. Duke leads the way up, and you all kind of start heading in the only direction that you know to go.
Yeah, give me some time with this. I'm sure I'll figure it out.
And the first thing you encounter is that huge room with all the guests and the dog running around and all the ha-ha-ha wine glasses tinking and...
What the hell?
You find to your left is a girl's table, to your right is a boys-only table. And you just kind of pause and are looking around. And you look off and you can see that Lonnie and Wu and Brack are being led by a woman with a mask.
Wow. Well, that's interesting. What was in your painting, by the way?
We saw, and she conveys to you what they saw in words that she could try to muster.
Ah, yes. That must have been awful. In ours, it was, and I convey what happened in my painting.
Wow.
In our painting.
It's amazing. No, I'm kidding.
It was quite sweet. But Eden
Sweet.
is a former princess candidate. Something I never knew.
And she was also... She didn't know how to fight or how to use Shinsu. She was weaker than even an ordinary kid, let alone from someone from the Ha family. It was tough seeing that, I'm not gonna lie. When her mother came, it was terrifying. Well, should we head over to where Brack and the others are? Jong, what do you think?
Is there a second path up on the left?
Yeah,
they got lit up with
there
a light.
is. Yeah, so there's like a little opening here which leads to another room, and there appears to be also, as you look up, you see there's a couple other rooms that are up ahead. And there's also the entrance/exit to this building off to your right.
Okay, and so you said Wu and company are being led to the right?
Yeah,
up?
that's what it appears to be.
Okay. Some of us should go follow Wu's group. The rest can try the other door.
I'll go, volunteers Ryobe. Then meet, and then Ryobe said, no, Hans, it's not necessary. I'll handle this. Oh, okay. See you guys soon, Ryobe rushes off.
Oh. All right, take care, Ryobe. Is that cheese? I'm gonna go get some cheese, you guys.
And Hugo's just inspecting the tables. Jong, that looks like the exit to this building. Should we go check it out? Jong? Hello? Please.
Sorry. Yeah. Let's go.
Two of you head off in that direction. So Wu and Brack and Lonnie, you looked outside and you noticed that, right? And I kind of want to have you all roll perception, actually. So Brack, Lonnie, Wu.
It's 22.
22? How about you, Brack? My cat is meowing. Ignore him. Oh. Thanks, Hannah. 18. Okay. You are muted. Yeah, 18. Okay. So the two of you hear something. Lonnie is just too absorbed with the outside, what she's seeing, but you are hearing something. Somebody humming outside. It's a woman's voice. It's very low, very soft, very gentle, but it's kind of loud in a way. You can clearly hear it, and it's when you do notice it, it's as if it becomes louder for you. Now you kind of can't unhear it. One of those things. It's not just ambient noise, and it's kind of timed with the cage swinging nearby.
Yeah, we'll just innately roll animal handling to summon Kikazaru.
Yeah, sure.
Which
That does succeed. Just
hits.
yeah. Just what do you do once you summon Kikazaru, who pops open?
I just need to have him remain there to supplement that. Once I just need him summoned before.
Yeah, sure. He's just hanging out. And it's just it's just there. You could leave. You could try to figure anything else out, but now you can't unhear it. It's coming from outside of the house. Guys? Go ahead, Brack.
Masked Constable. Quick question. What's that outside, humming that lovely tune?
Humming? I have no idea what you mean.
Oh, I see. Well, she's deaf.
Brack, she just answered your question, so she can't.
Bonnie.
Said she don't know, which means she's deaf. Because if you hear that tune, you will want to go see who it is, right, Lala?
What tune?
You. Well, we gotta kill Lala.
What a turn! Holy!
Just takes out his harpoon.
Okay.
No,
well,
that was above the table, right? That was above the table for sure.
maybe.
More.
It's above the table, right?
More importantly, what are we? She like looks outside. What's going on?
So, none of us know the real rules of these purifications, but I have an idea of what's going on. If we can meet, well, I don't even think that's a thing we can do now. I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't know.
Because it looks like out there is a lot bigger than in here.
That's how it always works. So
No, it's not.
What do you mean?
We're inside a small house.
Right.
Or everything out there is massive. And she like looks around at all the people. She looks at the walls and she kind of like walks up to it and she like taps the wall. I knew something was fishy about this place. And she sends out her observer. My observer can't leave the building.
Sure. Who summons Hina?
Yeah, your observer does not. It like runs into a barrier essentially that prevents it from escaping. I would say it's around this time that Zhang and Xion walk up. Hey.
What are you guys doing out here?
Oh, cover your ears, both of you.
What?
Why?
Literally just cover your ears. I don't care how you do it, just do it. Kikas are all too late. We're in a trap.
Yeah. We're in a land full of giants or something. And Xion like walks up and looks outside. Zhang? And Zhang, you see the same thing that was described earlier. Roll perception, if you would like to try to listen. Or you could try not to listen.
Wait, me?
Mm-hmm.
Roll perception?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Mental perception. 18.
18. Yeah, you hear the humming. You hear that nice.
Am I able to discern what direction the humming is coming from?
Yeah, it's coming from outside the room. There's somebody out there creating this sound. It's like, and with your roll, it's like they're waiting. It's like they're just waiting for something to happen, you know?
Wait, what do you mean outside the room?
Outside of the house is where the humming is coming from. Somebody outside, off of this little desk or the piece of wood that's underneath, you know, this large piece of wood that's underneath the house, that's where somebody's humming.
That's starting to make sense.
A little later.
What is it?
Did you find anything strange when you went off on your lovely walk with the Tiger Empress?
A wall.
A wall?
do we got pushed out of a painting?
Shion's gonna
Punch the wall.
Shion's gonna convey both what they saw and what Damien's group saw.
Ryobe is here too, right?
Oh, yeah. Hey guys, I'm here. Don't forget about me, because even God forgets about me. Hello.
Oh my gosh, Ryobe!
I'm here too.
Well, to be fair, you could put a bell or something around you. Damn, you just like.
Jeez, bro, come on.
Hello.
Man.
Anyway, yeah.
Hey, movie snob. Quick question.
I took that as a compliment.
Have you ever seen a movie where, like, you know, people get shrunk down and then they gotta go through the grass and find their way to get back to being a bigum?
Yeah, like Honey, I Shrunk the Tower. Yeah. I've seen movies, all kinds of movies like that. Yeah. It's
That's
like
exactly what's
yeah.
happening right now. Honey, I
Absolutely.
Shrunk the Tower.
Right. Yeah. So if I see what you're saying. We're like living in the movie. If we're living in the movie, this would all be like a dollhouse. We'd all be in like a dollhouse.
And
Yeah.
you said plastic, right?
Yeah, this whole place feels fake.
The walls
Wait.
crumble apart.
So what you're telling me is that we're smaller.
Yeah, you've never seen Honey, I Shrunk. Yeah, we're smaller, dude.
I've seen Honey, I Shrunk the Tower,
Okay, good.
Okay.
It's a classic.
but that's not what I'm getting at.
Okay.
There's ways out of this yet. What did they tell you exactly?
Tell us.
Wait, you just got here too? Well then, let's venture out for a bit.
We're in two groups right now. There's our group and there's the other group. They're eating right now and stuff. So.
They're eating.
Eating. If you'll follow me, I'll lead you to the head of hospitality now. And finally, the lady, like, after waiting a very long time, kind of continues off in a certain direction.
What?
My plans
Head
have
of
changed.
hospitality.
But let's just still go. You guys are coming, no, John?
Coming where?
To meet the head of hospitality with us.
Why are we meeting the head of hospitality, Sushil?
Wait a minute, we just figured out that this is a dollhouse and we were. What are you talking about?
We still have to comply for now, dude, if we don't, it's gonna be...
All right, I guess we're tagging along. And the person leads you in front of a room and kind of like beckons you forward.
John goes in.
Shion goes in. Ryobe goes in. Lonnie goes in.
Yeah, I'm lucky.
Back goes too.
Once you're inside the room, the door slams shut behind you. Damien's group. Which is not many people, but...
Look at this lot. They got into a fine mess, haven't they?
Okay.
Tukabones is speechless for once.
I was trying to think of Hans. Hans is like... Oh, he's like ripping off the meat. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. Oh, it's so good. Oh, being useful to the team sure takes the energy out of you.
Yeah, yes, for sure. It sure does. That's why I'm always hungry.
I hear you eat DVDs. Is it true?
Huh? I have been known to eat a couple of DVDs. Like one time, I ate Honey, I Shrunk the Tower, starring Hendo Luck Moranis.
Stop. You're going too far.
Well, I see that they are going that way. So it is up to us to collect the gems.
Right.
All 7 gems to make the Super Emerald. I know there's one person out there who's freaking out about collecting all of these special rubies, all 7 of them.
Just had to give him ammo, huh?
Even more of a reason.
Come on, gang.
Hugo's still inspecting the 2 tables.
Oh, what do you got there, buddy? My friend. Everything good over there? Everything super? Good? You doing okay?
He just shrugs.
Do you want to hang out a bit? We're getting really close. My token.
He keeps you like a good couple feet away.
He's a yardstick.
Mm-hmm. These tables are for girls and then boys only.
Whoa, now that's a little sexist. Oh wait, they're literally for girls. Oh,
that's not my opinion.
You're right. I see it too. Do I see it too?
Yeah, you see
it too,
yeah,
right?
he points it out. Yeah, you see it. Does that have any?
Well, that's weird.
Why do they? Is it because the Ha family's rules?
Maybe. What happens if there's 4 of us? What happens if all 4 of us sit on one?
I suppose it's worth a try, right?
Hey, Duke. Hey,
What?
Hey, Hans.
Yeah.
Take a seat with us. We want to try something out.
Okay. Where are you sitting?
Huh? Well, let's experiment.
Okay,
all right?
okay.
Let's go on the red is the girl's side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's try the girl's side. You know.
Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Thank you. I was waiting. Nothing happens. In fact,
No?
one of the waiters goes over. That's actually.
Oh yes, my mistake. I'm so sorry.
If you,
my eyesight's not very.
I mean, I don't
Come
mean.
on,
I don't
gang,
mean to
let's go-
offend.
let's go-
I simply wish
That
to
is
inform
okay.
you
That
that,
is-
we are very
it is my
particular.
mistake. Yes, and I'd hate to break the rules. That is just my
Hold on.
my bad, guys.
Wait,
Okay, boys. let's go through the
Hans
boys
raises a
section.
hand. No. Why is this even a rule? Why would you separate men and women like this?
It'd be a family thing.
And
But
the,
I mean,
the waiter doesn't really respond. Just kind of walks away. That's so messed up, man. Let's go sit at the boys' table, I guess.
Yes, Hans. I know how much you love social justice, so I will. I'm with you on that. All right, boys. Take a seat in the boys section. Let's see what happens.
Hugo's the last to sit down, and once he sits down, something appears on the table. A little grab bag, the same kind that Hans found in the chest from before.
Magically sealed.
Magically sealed, baby. Your 3rd grab bag.
Hey, look at that. We're getting loot.
It doesn't matter if we can't open it.
I mean, we might find a method to opening it soon.
Hold on. How are we all? How are we? Is there a similar thing with the girls' table? Because there's only Eden's not here. There's only 2 of. I mean, Aki's not here. There's only 2 of us. Shion and Lonnie, right? Whatever.
That's true. Well, I'm not going to think too much about it. That's
Yeah.
a problem for future Damien. Shall we explore the rest of the manor?
Sounds good to me.
All right, let's check out this left side.
Sure. As you approach,
There-
yeah.
Like this. Is there anything over here?
Yeah,
Like,
there is.
visibly?
I'll go
We've been
ahead
walking
and
past.
I'll go ahead and reveal it. There certainly is. There's a sign that is pointing towards this corner, and it says ballroom. But above that area, you see a grand piano.
Well, Hugo, I hear you're quite the dancer.
What? He blushes. That's not true.
Don't worry. It's okay to be good at something.
You're right, but not.
Don't sweat it. Anybody here musically talented? Oh, Ryobe really should stage, now that I think of it.
I can do anything, says Duke. I can't take him seriously.
Oh, right. The stage is yours, Duke of Bones.
I said that, and I was like, I don't even know what I'm doing. All right, Duke walks up to the piano.
You should have played the piano for him previously. Cool.
Let's see if I can imitate
I
Aki.
silently set up a lighthouse variance. There we go.
Back in the good old Band of Bones days, it was always Aki that played the piano.
Might want to take a few steps back, Hugo.
But I am superior, as you'll find out
That
soon.
piano explodes. You don't want to be caught in the blast range.
Sorry, Aki. All right, this roll. You know what? I'm gonna stop the music. Here we go. Bang! And it sounds awful.
There we go.
Bang, 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 bang. I think the piano's broken.
Just look at Hans and this is really the guy? This is your guy right here.
I mean, he's not our boss for his, creative side. Yeah.
He brought this upon himself, though.
Yeah.
The stage was set.
Listen, no one's perfect.
He's trolling because he played so much better before, though.
No one's perfect.
Except the Duke. That's what he said.
That's right. Isaiah, thank you for finally coming around. Okay, so feel free to roll.
Oh, okay.
Oh, go ahead. No, I was gonna say. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna say. You all just have fun. Explore the room if you wish.
Is that a teapot on the table that I see?
There is a teapot on the table, indeed. Yes. And Hans is gonna kind of go over here. Hugo's gonna go over here. Duke is continuing to.
Cup, Hans?
My dice went everywhere. Sure, I'd love a cup. Oh, it's tea? No, coffee, please.
Oh yeah, hang on. Let me just use my special magical lighthouse skill, which turns tea into coffee. Hang on.
I mean, you got good at fly.
Right, here we go.
You got good at fly fishing over the past month. At this point, who knows?
I'm not a miracle worker. I work within the realm of reality. Although I suppose a purification is not quite reality. I mean,
right.
I try and do what I did on my purification. I try and turn this into coffee.
Does not work. Sorry.
Oh man, this turned out to be a pretty good pot. I gotta say.
While this is happening, we're gonna cut to a different group for a minute here. I want to briefly show the people who we'll let Damien cook up some tea and such. But
oh yes.
Yeah. But until that time, I want to briefly show the people who entered that room. So, when you enter that room, I'll copy your tokens over. You find yourself facing a number of pedestals. I'll copy your tokens there, and then I'll show you. If you try to escape the room, you find that the door is inaccessible. Let me show the screen here. The 5 of you see that six of you. The 6 of you see that there are a number of pedestals in the room, and they're surrounding what appears to be one little uprise tile that is in the very center. And across from these pedestals is a giant barrier barring access across the room. Shion says, "So much for the head of hospitality, huh?"
It was stupid to begin with.
So, looks like a puzzle, Ryobe says. No one? Okay.
Joe, I want to roll.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
What's up?
Investigation, perhaps?
Yeah,
I
sure.
want to see if it's... Basically, I just want to find out whatever I can about these pedestals.
Go for it.
That's a 15.
15? Okay. So when you walk up to the pedestals, Jong, you notice that each of them can be interacted with and like flipped over. So it's like a pedestal, and then there's a tile that's on top of the pedestal that you can kind of like turn over, right?
Like flip upside down?
Yeah. So when you walk up to this like most southern one here, I'll ping it, and you flip it over, the letters S-I-X are carved into the stone. And furthermore, with the help of Shion, you notice that this middle tile, which you're able to approach, has some words written into it, which I'll pop up on screen. It says flip tablets of 3, then make the time 3, 3, 3. And you notice that above you there's some sunlight, kind of like there's a hole in the dollhouse roof, and the sunlight is falling down onto where you're standing. And if you wish to,
any kind of...
If you wish to, the first image that I spoiler tagged in the images section contains these words. Also, I see Naya in the chat. What's up, Naya? Welcome to the stream.
Is it creating any kind of like shadow on the floor?
Yeah, for sure. So when you kind of like, when you walk up to this middle area, so what you notice about the tile is it's room enough for one person, right? So if you were kind of walk up to this tile, you can step on it and it like kind of like sinks to the ground. And when you step on it, the sunlight creates a long shadow across the room that you can kind of manipulate.
Okay. Okay. Wait, hold on. I forget what those words say.
Sure. And I think I'll kind of just leave it there and then cut and give you some time, you all some time to kind of, think and all that. So just a brief cutaway. Back to you, Eden. Back to you. We're going to cut back to Eden. And my cat is sad about that. It's okay. I know it's sad. I know, buddy. I know this is sad.
Chrono, this isn't little Pobia stuff. You can't show up. I'm sorry.
Don't worry. We'll get there, buddy. We'll get there. Okay.
Poor Chrono.
He's so loud. Hold on, buddy. You wanna make a quick cameo? You wanna make a quick cameo?
All right. Cat time before sad time, chat. Amy's like, I've been.
There he is.
Aw, hi, kitty.
He's arrived.
Pretty. Amy's like, I've been with Chrono this whole time.
He just wants some attention,
Oh.
It's all good. There you go, buddy.
He needs his pawpaw.
You're a chunky little fella.
He is a chunky pumpkin spice loaf.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Moving on.
Yes.
So Sigmund's still kind of like leaning forward. His hands are together. Sounds like you're having your own share of struggles, even after everything you've been through. But I'm still happy to hear that you've found a team. Not everybody does.
Yeah. We've been through way more than I ever could have imagined. It always seemed like, for some people, climbing the tower always was easy and effortless, and at first that's what it seemed like. And then something happened on the 6th floor, and everything changed.
Artlam, right?
Yeah. I made some really bad decisions. And I had to murder someone. And I let that hot blood take over, and I couldn't see straight. And I killed another person, and the floor ruler there, he's...
The test administrator.
Yeah. I thought he was gonna kill my team, and so I had to kill a child so he wouldn't kill my team. And then I knew I wasn't fit to lead anyone. The team, some people split apart for a little bit, and it's just gone downhill ever since.
So it sounds like you took your team onto your shoulders. And you did something you'll never forget.
Yeah. But they needed it because they're all so good. And they don't realize it because they've all dealt with their own really, really bad things.
And you're not good?
You see her kind of like really think about that.
Mother always said I was,
I don't care what she said.
but I am broken and defective.
What do
Papa.
you think? Not what she thinks.
I'm not good. I'm not.
And yet you did something good that day, didn't you? You took the burden of the team on your shoulders, which you didn't have to do. You made that choice to suffer a trauma. All for the sake of the people that matter to you. If that's not good, I don't know what is. This world is cruel. It's cruel, and that'll never change. There's no solution to it, at least in sight currently. To all the violence and all the corruption. All we can do is play with the cards that we're dealt, and sometimes that means doing something that we're not proud of. And it's hard. It's tough. And he looks at you. Your mother called you weak. But on the inside, you always were the strongest person I ever knew. And that'll never change.
Thanks, Papa.
I mean that.
I don't feel strong. I feel like I'm just broken and useless, and every decision I make is wrong, and every little glimmer of happiness I get is just drowned out with things 10 times worse. And it happens over and over, and I'm so tired, Papa. I'm so tired.
The people in the Ha family, the ones that you would spar with when you were younger, even your brother, your cousins, your uncle, or your aunt and your cousins, they were all born strong. They trained, sure, but they were all born with a gift. But I wasn't. I wasn't born into some special family who received special privileges and had sparring partners every day. I had to work to get to be who I was, and what I realized was that these people in this family, they don't possess true strength. They were born with this gift. They were the lucky ones. You say you don't feel strong, but true strength is when you feel broken and weak. And when it feels unbearable, and when it feels like there's nowhere to turn, you keep fighting. You never give up, even in your darkest hour. That's the meaning of strength. not being born into a family.
Is that how your climb was? You never talked about it. Is it bad?
It was hard. And he smiles. But I'm here.
You are.
And if I did it, you, who is my daughter, kiddo, you can do it too.
I'm trying. That's all I can do.
He looks towards the light switch behind you.
Is it time?
How do you feel?
Really scared.
He reaches forward and grabs your hand. You can feel the calluses of his old hands, his withered hands, as he's lived for centuries upon centuries. That same hand that's always held yours.
And her hand is like little and shaking. She's very scared.
She has no power over you. Your will is strong. Hang on to that and remember my words.
But you'll come back, though, if it's too much, right?
That switch will be there if you wish to return.
Okay.
I promise. He slowly starts to let go of your hand.
Okay. If you think this is what I should do.
That's your decision to make.
I don't know if I'd ever flip that switch then. She terrifies me. Still.
You know, she scares me too, even after all these years. But I still face her.
She listens to you, though.
Sometimes.
More than I ever had the...
All the more reason. You're stronger than you think. And you have so much potential.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Papa.
He nods and smiles.
And Eden will reach back very shakily and flip the switch.
And it's like a snap. The second you flip the switch, the lights dim. You hear like a humming fill the room. And you find yourself still in a chair, that seated armchair. It's like the one thing that doesn't change. But the room is dimmer. And now you're hearing a swinging of some kind of cage. But then you hear like a match being lit. And a lamp being lit behind the person who's facing you. And the face starts to fade in. And you notice there's something to your right. Like a desk and another chair off to the right. And the light switch is still behind you. And the person turns from the lamp, and as they gaze into your eyes, it's a face you're all too familiar with. Feel free to look at my screen.
No.
Your mother is sitting across from you, pipe in hand.
Yeah, that's fucked up, bro. That's a little fucked up. I'm just gonna say it right now. That's a little fucked up what you're doing right now.
This is the time I wish I had Isaiah's camera. No, we're being robbed.
Like what? You think I'm just a guy, bro? I'm just a man. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Brother, it's okay just to come.
It's not okay, bro.
It's fine. No, just breathe, brother. Just breathe.
Rages. I'm like a Sith right now, bro. I'm trying to
and we can be
emotions, bro. Well, look at her, but look at the art. But like she's a bitch.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many things. Just relax,
bro. I want to use Force. Like that's where I'm at right now, bro. Like give me the Force choke abilities, bro. I'm here. Let me cross the line. But like at the same time,
I'm
bro,
not. Oh, I could say something really bad. I'm not gonna.
Okay, thanks.
Yo, Damien, come get your boy, bro. Come get you.
Learn to repress your feelings.
Repress.
That is the only way that you will stray. You will stay on the path of light.
Bro, but I want to stray, bro.
You must not stray.
Bro, you don't understand.
Look what happened to Anakin.
Oh my god.
The world, the universe, everything. All because he couldn't keep it in his pants.
He's not wrong. That's Star Wars wrapped up in a sentence. Even I know that much. She just stares into your eyes. She has one leg over the other and just sitting there, her hands coming together for a moment. So, she like looks you up and down.
And like really shrinks into herself. Back like she was in the first or the second flashback.
Okay.
She's just looking at the floor.
So you're a spear bearer, Do you think you're a coon or something?
No, Mother.
Then what are you?
That's what the test administrators picked on the second floor.
Do you think they made a mistake?
No, Mother.
Oh.
Should I have been something else?
I can tell.
She looks up kind of like terrified now, like, I overstepped.
Are you saying that the only reason you lost all those fights and all the favor of the family was because you were put into the wrong position? You should have been fighting with a spear rather than your own body? Is that it? Are you really claiming that?
No, Mother. That's just how things worked out. I can still fight with my hands.
How
I can.
things worked? Sure. Stealing your brother's techniques to climb? You really think you're something, aren't you?
No, Mother.
She leans back in her chair. I can tell just by looking at you. Learned how to manipulate Shinsu, have you? It only took 800 years.
Yes, Mother.
I didn't ask you a question.
Sorry.
She's just staring at you. Is there a reason that you're in front of me right now? Speak.
I thought it was time to see you again.
Time to see me again. For what purpose? You wish to gloat about your newfound skills and abilities? You wish to gloat that you've made it to the 39th floor of the tower?
No.
Oh, then what? Speak. I'm right here.
I just thought that you would be pleased with the progress that I have made, considering I've been so lax in my entire life.
She starts to laugh. Pleased. Pleased. I'll admit you've learned a couple of tricks. But where has it led you? Into a team where you aren't valued at all. Your team uses you like the broken doll that you are, whenever it benefits them. Oh, leader, we need you to save us. Oh, leader, we need your wisdom. But the second you're not of any use, they toss you away. And they get a new doll to play with instead. That other one, he's their new leader, isn't he? The coon. Without you, they're functioning just fine. They seem a lot happier, in fact, with him in charge. But you're still with them. Care to explain? I'm listening.
I just want to help them. And even if my help is minuscule compared to theirs, at least I'm doing something. But maybe that's not good enough.
She's just like waiting for you to keep talking, you know? Like it's a kind of gaze that's like, I'm assuming you have more to say. There's no way that's all you have to say.
They are strong in their own right, and I should be thankful that they put up with my weakness. They do seem happier without me.
So you admit
She's like
it.
thinking back to thinking back to like Train City and everything.
Yeah.
Yes, Mother.
Good. If you acknowledge your own pathetic failures, that means you still have some purpose. Some use, perhaps. Would you like to be welcomed back into the family? Perhaps we'll find a doctor. Perhaps we'll find someone who would allow you to have a second child. What do you think of that?
And it's like Eden's face is just like, what?
Mother, you know that's not possible.
The tower is a large place. Impossible. With the help of someone like, I don't know, Po Badao Gustang? You truly don't think that it's possible?
You took my first one away from me! Why would it go to him for a second?
Well, then perhaps he can repay his debt. Give you a new one.
I can't replace her. Just like you've tried to replace me.
Are you getting angry?
No, Mother, just frustrated.
And you see her kind of like bite back everything that just kind of welled out.
You couldn't fight. You couldn't create Shinsu. The second you became of use to the family was the second that you happened to get pregnant with that Tuperi boy. So lucky. But miracles do happen. Wouldn't you agree? We're still searching for a princess, you know? A second? It's worth a try.
Is that all you really see me as?
Isn't it obvious? You have no strength. You have no will. You are mine.
Eden flicks the switch.
The last thing you see as the switch is flicked is her grin, her smile, as the room fades. I want to cut away. I'm sorry, Hannah. We're gonna cut away.
No, you're good. You're good.
I just want to say she enemy number one. We clapping her if we can. She gotta go.
What I've been trying to say this whole time, bro.
Meanwhile, Isaiah, I can fix her.
No. Bro, it doesn't need to be fixed.
Look, I'm not
It's
saying
okay.
I'm gonna be with the killing party. I'm just saying leave me in the back. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, man. There is no force
as
choke. There's no
I'm gonna be real with you,
midichlorians. None of that, man. It's straight Avada Kedavra. We're embracing our Hogwarts legacy, man.
That's why
Avada Kedavra.
as of now it's on site. I don't even think we need more than just Brat to go in, bro. We'll figure it out. It's late game anyway.
It's late game anyway. Oh my god. All right, I want to cut back to the Damien group. So while this is happening, Duke is banging on the piano. You know, he's banging on the piano. He's
sitting on a chair, one leg crossed over the other, drinking tea.
Yeah,
refined as I can.
The tea is awful, by the way. It's like worse than water, like more tasteless than water.
Is that how I taste it, or is that just?
Well, that's up to you. I'm not gonna speak for I'm not gonna speak for you because you have unique taste buds.
Joe, let's roll. If I like
oh, okay. I'm down. What are you gonna? I don't know. Survival. If you roll high survival, you enjoy it. Low, you don't. Okay.
All right. Hey, this is not bad. Hey, this is kind of solid. Not gonna lie, Hans.
Now let me try.
Not gonna lie.
Takes a sip. Not great. Not great.
More refined palate, but
it's not great, man.
I mean, have you seen this environment? It's rich person tea. Of course it's going to be great.
Hugo is gonna walk over to all these boxes in the southern corner.
Always good to take a break every now and then.
Hugo reaches into the only box that's open, and he pulls out a sheet of paper. And he shows it to you, Damien.
I mean, I'm not here. You're not my lackey. You don't have to show me everything you find. What is this? What's this curious thing that you have there?
He then he just kind of pulls it away and looks at it himself. I just thought you'd want to see it.
Oh, well. What's on the piece of paper?
He sits down and shows it to you, and it appears to be sheet music.
Well, sheet music, piano up here. Hey, Duke.
Yeah. I think I might have fixed the piano. He's like banging it.
yeah. That's great. Say, do you take requests?
You paying?
I mean, this is part of purification. This might be a key thing. If we don't get out of purification because we didn't play a song on a piano, wouldn't that be stupid, wouldn't it?
That'd be pretty dumb. Yeah, hand it over. We'll see it.
All right. Hand Duke the piece of paper that has the sheet music on it.
All right. Yeah, this makes sense.
As I pour Hugo a cup of tea.
You see how Hugo enjoys it. Hugo sips it and doesn't say anything. There's no reaction.
For the record, I didn't brew this tea. This is clearly rich person tea that was sitting on the counter.
Wait. You're not a rich person, Damien?
Do I give off that vibe?
You do. I always took you for an upper class.
Oh my, I am very good at pretending.
Seems like you've had a lot of practice. Yeah.
I only do what I pretend, what I see on.
You did call Leaf a street rat.
Yeah, we'll never forget. We'll never forget.
I guess that's all in the performance. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been rich in my life.
Duke is gonna put the sheet music onto the piano. And he like readies his hands, you know, the classic like hanging the fingers over the keys.
Yeah.
And he straightens his back as he sits down. He remembers the way that Aki would always play the piano.
The anticipation is killing me, Duke.
Bang, 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 bang. It's even worse than before. It's like somehow worse. Yeah.
Rip.
Very good.
I was trying to tell you to abort mission, but nah, mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Well, I'm not so musically inclined, but perhaps I will give this a shot.
Okay.
When I'm sure there must be a tower tube tutorial on how to play.
if there is, you can't access it right now. Sorry. You're gonna take a seat.
I suppose we should let him finish the song.
2 minutes. 2 minutes past
What are you
by.
talking about? Let him finish this. You guys
Oh
are
my
sick.
god, he's rolling twos. I wanted to give him a second chance. Yeah, he's failing so
Damien,
miserably.
Damien.
It's good.
500
It's fine.
points.
We're just having
Damien, I'll
a
give you
civilized
500 points.
conversation.
500 points.
If you tip that piano over on Duke right now.
Okay, jeez. He didn't deserve that.
This is Tom and Jerry.
Fine, 600.
So, fellows, as I'm trying to piece these two pieces of gems together,
I could try.
I'm
good at sewing.
that's good and all, but I can probably get this. You can ask me any question you want, and I will answer it truthfully.
What? What's that? Are you not gonna? What is going?
I'm trying to figure this out.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Ask me anything, and I will answer it to the best of my ability.
Damien, Lightbearer. Who? Hans says. Can everybody?
Hans, if you don't stop
Hold on.
waiting,
Wait.
Are you gonna make me mute in my own
Yeah,
art?
Wait, hold on.
God, bro.
I am waiting, Hans.
All right, we're muting.
Hey,
Goodbye.
Everyone needs to.
No.
Damien, you'll answer anything, huh?
Absolutely.
Isaiah, you're not deaf. I see you're muted, Isaiah. You gotta be deafened, okay? You gotta be deafened. I see you.
Wait, hold on.
Oh shoot. Okay. It should be next to the mute button, I think. Or you know what? I think I can like. It doesn't. I'll server. I got you, Isaiah. I'll server deafen you. I got you. I just server deafened him. Man, that feels bad.
Can I roll and see if I can put these pieces together, though?
Yeah, you can roll sleight of hand, I suppose.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
All right. Damn it. These all connect somehow, but maybe I need more pieces.
So that's a 10 for people watching. You said you'd answer anything.
That's right, as I'm still tinkering with this thing.
But how long have you been on a team with Aki?
Hmm?
How long have you been on a team with Aki?
Gosh. It's hard to keep track of time, but from the second floor onwards until the workshop, and then we were separated. I went my way, and the team went theirs. Not on bad terms or anything, though. It was merely to continue staying on the workshop floor. That's where my arm is from.
I'm just asking. Don't take this in a weird way. But does she, like, have a boyfriend?
Yes. This is really something you should be asking Aki, not me.
It just feels... I don't care one way or another, but...
Well, I mean, as far as I know, no. She does not. There was one person, but, well, he's a bit
He died?
preoccupied at the moment.
Oh. Just curious, you know.
Well, I hope that answers your question as best as I can.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Thank you.
Well,
I think. I mean, wait, hold on. When you say preoccupied, what do you like? Is he like coming back? I mean, don't take it in a weird way. I feel like I should know these things about my teammates. Are you in a relationship? You are, right? With the chick from earlier.
Well, yes.
Wait, I couldn't
Yes,
see her. Never mind. I was blind during that whole portion of the campaign. So you have a girlfriend?
Yes. Huh. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Cool. And as far as I know, Aki does not have a boyfriend.
Thanks.
This guy, he may or may not come back. I don't know the answer to that.
Cool. Hey, he fist bumps you. Thanks, man.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I've always liked you. You know, you're cool.
Okay. I mean, thanks. That's
yeah, man.
Really nice of you to say.
Anyway, who's playing that piano? Am I right?
Can I ask you something? Do you have any idea what you're getting into? You went on the Hell Train. And now you're in some mirror dimension. It's dangerous. These may be purifications, but the stakes are just as much as it is outside in the tower. How much more do you want to keep doing this?
He smiles and he points his thumb back at Duke. You see that guy? He gave me a purpose. All of us in the Band of Bones. I know we goof off and we maybe aren't taken as seriously as we should be, but we really are indebted to him. We were just my roaming regulars until he brought us under a banner and gave us a reason to climb. Gave us a reason to fight for something, you know? And it feels great to fight for something.
Well, I can certainly identify with that. It does feel good to fight for something, but what if that something is no longer around?
He looks at the Duke.
What then?
My job is to make sure that thing never disappears. Simple as that.
And outside of that, you have no purpose?
I mean, I like to sew. I'd like to reach the top of the tower, maybe climb to a floor where I could retire with a nice job. But for now, my number one is him. He's the man.
So if a knife is coming for the Duke, you would take it, full well knowing.
Easily. In a heartbeat.
Well, that is very admirable. But if you ask me, the best thing you can do for the Duke is for you to stay alive.
The best thing I can do is to stay alive?
Yes, for his sake, as he's playing shittily on the piano.
You really think he cares about us that much? I mean, we're just
for sure,
a couple members of the Band of Bones.
Absolutely. It's the reason you feel so strongly for him.
Thanks, man.
Yes, well, I am no closer to figuring out this puzzle.
What
What about you, Hugo? You've been sitting there silently. Have any questions? Since it's all out in the open.
Hugo gets up and walks over to the piano.
That wasn't a question. But, okay. All right, Hugo. What do you know?
Duke is still like, dun, 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 you know? And then Hugo puts a hand on his shoulder. And Duke just kind of looks up. Go for it. This thing's broken. Duke gets off and Hugo sits down. He looks at the sheet music, looks back down. Dun, dun,
The 5,000 years I have returned.
Welcome back. Dun, dun, da, 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 da. And Hugo is playing the theme, occasionally making a small mistake, but he's following along with the notes.
Well, silent, but man of many talents, it would seem.
And he finishes the song, and he hesitates, and you can't really see his face, but it looks like he's leaning down. And then the wall behind the piano opens up.
Bingo. Good work, Hugo.
He nods.
See, I knew your particular set of skills would come in handy on this team.
How the hell
You
did you
would've been
fix
a-
that piano?
You would have been a real asset on Team Bloodstorm.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hmm?
You're inviting him to Team Bloodstorm.
What? No, I'm just saying that it would have been...
Because he can play a piano.
I mean...
Is that how
he
you
can also
choose your
swing a
men?
hammer. I have an eye for talent, Duke.
How many
What can I
stay
say?
away from Hugo at all? What are you doing to him? Stay away.
The four of you begin to walk into the little alcove behind the piano, and you find another grab bag. In addition to a painting. You find... I'll go ahead and reveal it here on roll 20. That's the wrong thing.
Excellent.
Another
Well done, Hugo.
portrait.
You earned us a prize and something more.
He just nods.
Shall we go into the painting?
Wish Ryobe was here, says Hans. But let's do it.
I'm sure whatever Ryobe's doing is helping the other team out.
You're about to go into... Ooh, that's a spoiler. You're about to...
Yeah.
You're about to Yahoo into the painting, but we're actually going to cut to the Wu and Brack group, who is currently... And Zhang, excuse me. Currently staring at what appears to be the 12 pedestals with the single tile in the middle. We're cutting back to that. Now, you've all had a good, decent amount of time to think about things. I'm going to go ahead and pass it to you.
All right. Now,
We didn't
I'm not
witness
gonna lie.
anything that happened, right? We've just been over here.
Miss anything that happened?
It's totally forget to
I
think
said
that.
we didn't witness anything that's happened, outside of things. We've just been here with the puzzle, correct?
I mean, we're just cutting back to a couple minutes after you first entered the room.
Right, like nothing is.
Yeah.
Okay,
Totally,
okay,
yeah.
cool. Yeah. I mean. Pretty straightforward at this point.
Straightforward. Do you have the answer?
What did it say again? 333.
Yeah.
And we can take off 3 stones, correct?
You can flip
We can flip 3 stones.
to reveal a word. Ryobe and Lani kind of go around, and as you flip each of the 12, each one like lines up with a number, so it spells out like ONETWOTHREE. It's like spelling out each of the numbers all the way around.
Oh, it's a clock. Like 12 is at the top. Okay.
But
Hey, Brack, what do you think this is?
Well, I just said it out loud. What are you talking about?
Do you? I don't know if it's a clock. What do you think? What do you think?
If we gotta make the time 3:33.
that's what I thought.
And if we look at, see, above the table, Brack wouldn't be able to figure this out. I know the answer though.
Okay.
But I'm not trying.
I thought I knew the answer, but I don't think I know it anymore.
All right, but I'm gonna do what I did during the logic. So 333. Each tile has a number on it, right?
When you flip it
Has
over,
a number and
yeah.
a phrase.
Yeah, like it spells out the number.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's because the other one spelled out S-I-X.
S-I-X.
Mhm.
And that was the one that was closest to where Brack is, right?
It's the southernmost
Most
one.
southern one.
Mm-hmm.
Is the image in chat?
Yep. Well, it's
So it
in
does-
images. Yep. It's the first
So it
image.
does that individually? Like, what do you... It's not like, oh, that changes everything. Okay, I see.
So it needs to be 333.
So Lonnie's looking around. We gotta flip up some and not the others. But which ones do we flip up?
Lala, Chief Archaeologist. Flip the northernmost one up.
Phoop, she flips it up, and assuming that every other one is facing down, kind of default. TWELVE.
Yeah, you gotta... Like you said originally, it is a clock, but like, the problem here is... What stones you leave on? Like, do you see the bottom two? I don't know.
Jong, what do you think?
I don't know, to be honest. We're only allowed to flip them up in groups
So-
of 3.
I would say start with the right one, but like the easternmost one. But like, I still think...
I mean, the 3 does kind of make sense.
I mean, because 330, you could do the
Yeah,
you could do
you
3
can
and
do
then
the
6
bottom.
because 6 is where
Right, that's what I was thinking. However,
that's only
because
2.
when he said that you flip each stone over and there's like that writing on it, like it deters. I mean, just try it. We have nothing to lose. But
Right, but
She flips it over, and it says THREE.
yeah,
But
3
we
and
just
then
need to.
flip over.
So basically, we just need to find the other 2 stones that have that, and like it'll probably be in the positions that they should be to make the clock match 333. So
Right, so it'd be
Bottom.
right.
yeah,
Bottom.
the bottom 2. You know.
Which ones do you wish to flip over?
I need to zoom in on this map. I don't know.
Chat, how are you doing with this puzzle? Have you figured out the answer?
So, yeah, the 2 bottom ones, the south and then the left one.
So, just to clarify, you mean
Well, that
this
would be-
one and then this one?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
When you
That would
flip
be
that one, it
335.
says SIX, and when you flip this
Okay.
one, it is
That one's gonna be
SEV
Yeah, that's
SEVE7.
Uh,
Oh God, I can't spell.
spelling these numbers out.
I get it.
It's 'cause- all right.
Yeah,
In Spanish, it is way different, and I'm trying to learn Spanish, so.
No, I get it now.
Above the
Okay.
table, I was just gonna give a hint. You're
No,
saying
just do it. Just do it.
All right. 6, 1, 2. So, hold up. I'm on the map.
Oh, because 3.
Boom. Boom.
Mhm.
And boom.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's do.
At least that's what I
yeah.
was thinking. I
You-
think that's the
Well,
answer.
No, that makes sense.
I think you go for it. Yeah, I think you go.
Okay,
Okay.
so you flip over.
So get rid of 7. Yeah. So do.
Okay,
1, 2, 6.
like this.
Yeah. 1, 2, 6. So
Yeah.
1, 2, and then 6 of them. Yeah. 6 we already have.
Nothing yet.
So that's not how it's working then. Because if it's given the letters, I was thinking, since the letters are a representation of the number as well as that, it would be 333. So
Lonnie says, your idea is that if 3, 1, 2, and 6 each have 3 letters.
yeah, so it would make out 333 if you put them together. So for the first set, it would be 3. For the second set, 3. And for the third set, 3.
The problem is the 3 o'clock position is 5
Yeah.
letters, and it still
Yeah.
gave us a hit.
Because if it got to be in multiples of 3, which is if that was wrong, what I was going to think after that, which was flip 3 tablets, then make the time 333.
I think you still do that, and I think it still might be a little bit.
Shion kind of she steps into this like one person thing, and this light has to be here for a reason, right? With these shadows.
We need to cast. I'm looking at this like it's a sundial basically, and we need to cast a shadow at the right time. But
So then it means
then,
we'll
okay,
have to
so
come
are
from the
we
12 to the 2. 12 to the 3. Right? And then the small hand will have to be in between, like. Or, nah, that's not how sundials work. My bad. I'm shutting up.
Ryobe says, this strategy certainly seems... Never mind, he shuts up.
that roll was terrible, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Hold up. Can we see, like... So, the light that's shooting down, right?
Yeah.
Is it giving us any kind of information? Like, is a shadow going anywhere, like on some Indiana Jones type-ish, where, like,
Right.
it's moving, or...
No, so like whoever stands in the middle here, which only has room for one person, can essentially cast shadows wherever they want to.
Do we need to flip the plates for the shadows to bounce off of them? Like,
We could test that, though.
so who's gonna move to the 3 position, like here,
The 3,
Right.
okay. Oh, yep, okay.
and he's gonna flip this plate and then
Yeah.
have Shion like maneuver the light and see what happens when the
Towards the... She manipulates
Yeah.
it towards the 3, the shadow, but nothing happens.
it doesn't reflect anywhere else, or like
Nope.
Can she only reflect it in one direction?
With her 2 arms, she could potentially do two long shadows.
Have her do it to the 12 and the 3.
12 and 3. And just to clarify, these are the ones that are lit. These 4. Nothing happens.
Oh well, what do you mean? Those are the ones that are lit?
Wait a minute.
Just asking.
Oh, no.
Those are the ones that are
Unlike
flipped.
the-
I mean, flipped.
Oh,
Oh
sorry.
yeah. We need to reset. We need.
Yeah, reset.
Yeah.
Reset.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Okay.
what?
So now do it.
So now manipulate the shadow.
Flip 12, flip 3, and flip 6.
And 6, yeah.
Flip 12, flip 3, flip 6.
Flip 6.
Manipulate the shadow how?
Manipulate the shadow to the Manipulated to the 3 and the 6.
That's what a bit like big hand, small. I'm not saying their hands are big or small, but like.
Okay. And after she does that, nothing happens. Lonnie goes up to you, Brack, or Woo. What is your logic here?
I honestly don't know. I feel like I can't see the big picture. You got something?
I don't know. To be honest, what I don't understand is if this
wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Can I roll to give her an advantage?
Okay, sure. So she would just roll twice then. Oh! Nat 20?
Okay.
What I'm not quite understanding is if you're going off of the logic that the number of letters in the number is what translates, why is 12 lit right now? And earlier you had 1, 2, and 6, but what about 10? 10 also just contains only 3 letters.
I ain't gonna lie, I forgot 10 was even a number on the board.
Happens to the best of us.
I am tired right now. I've been
You're
dealing with
good.
computer systems all
You're
day.
doing great.
Oh, snap. I was like, how did we get 12? But,
Lonnie.
Yeah?
Just stand in the middle where Shion is and you dictate this.
I mean, if we're going off of your previous logic, let's do... Shion, can you take off 12? We would try 1 and 2... and then 10, right? If you're just going off of the 3 letters.
I swear I saw this puzzle in my friend.
And then how are you going to move the shadows exactly?
Well, let's look at the... So clearly, even if this was the correct first step, it's not the full thing. We still have to make the time 3:33. She starts to, like, move her hands. Where should I point?
Oh, point it at the 3 and then
Okay.
point in between 6 and 7. Because you want to get 3 and then 33. So you literally want to make one hand's going to be the hour hand, the other hand's going to be the minute hand.
One
so right
shadow...
where the 3 would be.
Okay.
So one shadow on 3,
Okay.
right? That's the hour hand.
Yeah.
And the second hand's going to be 33. So right, like, basically just left, if we're looking at it, you know, like forward, just to the left of the 6.
Here and here. She points...
I mean, like, yeah.
in between the 6 and the 7.
Right, yeah.
Approximately. Probably closer to here.
I assume, yeah, whatever would be technically 33 on...
Right. Halfway. Around halfway. She points, the shadows fall, and the pedestals all fall into the ground.
Alright, I got a quick question.
And the barrier in front of you falls apart. Go ahead.
Quick question, because, like, I'm gone. Alright, so I said I said 6.
Yeah.
Said 6 the first time. Why didn't 6 work but 10 did? Because I'll be honest, I completely forgot.
All right. So you were stuck on like sets of 3, where the first part only asked for flipping all the 3 tablets, which there were 4 of.
Oh.
1, 2, 6, and
Okay.
10.
Yeah.
All 4
Right.
needed to be
No,
flipped.
I was stuck on 3. The
Yeah.
word 3.
Yeah,
right.
Got you.
Yeah,
Got
it
you.
needed to be 4. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was only 3 tablets. I got you.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
Very
The
understandable.
last part also had to be broken up into like 2 separate, like the
Yeah.
3,
I didn't think it was
33,
broken up to be 2. I thought it was a
33.
way that you could, like, fix it
Yeah,
to be
I had the same thing.
one
Yeah, I thought it was
solution.
two
And
tablets.
that's how my mind
Once
was.
you said it, I was like, "Oh, that makes so much more sense." So I was like,
Ignore that. Yeah, so wait, what's happening? Oh, there we go. So, yeah, you're able to once Lonnie does that with the shadows, you all kind of working together, the barrier falls down. And you've gained access now. Well, that's great. Give me a sec. Feel free to chat about that. Give me one moment.
You did
I'm
it.
not going to lie, we're all stupid.
No. This is how everyone feels at the end of a Professor Layton puzzle. Don't worry.
The crazy thing is, I seen that puzzle in My Friendly Neighborhood. It's like the time card, and that I think that's what got me, because I knew the answer, but then I just didn't know 10 existed.
10 ceased to exist. You did great. You did great.
Stop thinking about it, bro.
So the barrier falls down, and once you kind of gain access to this upper area here, and you find 2 chests, each of them containing a grab bag, and you find a painting.
Can I do a? I don't know if it would be intelligence or Arcana roll, maybe on the bag.
On the bag, yeah. Let's do Arcana.
Okay. Ooh, 21. 21.